Yeah, in order to streamline things, I have a separate window that's just the intro now. So, there. Love that button, because you can do things like that. Thank you once again for the sub. Yes, 38 months. That is a long, big number. Welcome, welcome. Just a warning. We finished what is probably the climax of the game. If you don't want spoilers, there won't be too much. But let's just say that, well, storyline-wise, probably will never recover again from our limp. A lot of NPCs have gone missing. I wonder if he has any new information. There was a big conflict and a lot of people died. Like, 7 people died in a big shootout. Which reminds me I'm putting my gun away, and I'm pissed because I remembered afterwards I accidentally forgot to put on my armor, which would have helped. Damn. Don't know why I didn't have that on, because that would have saved me from a bullet wound that I took in that fight. And I'm putting the gun away, and I'm going to replace it with something a little more useful. Not the... actually, I might just keep that on for a bit, because it's been forever. And then... still there. Oh yeah, we have a sword now, because, you know, equip this to impress yourself. Hey, dude. What do you think about the gunfight?
My man, you're alive. Almost. Kind of. Sort of alive?
Yeah, that's one way of putting it. He wasn't present. He was not involved in the gunfight, which kind of makes sense, because he's not a gunfight guy. It was, basically, it was all the mercenaries who came out of hiding that were left versus the Union members, and it went about as well as you'd expect. Alive, limping, with a punctured lung.
Man, what a day. I missed out on most of the action, but I heard it was quite the encounter. Had a strong sense of finality to it.
Yeah.
So what's next? You guys heading back to Jamrock now? Talk is local Union muscle were behind it all. I'd reckon the case is closed, even if it kind of turned into a shit show.
It actually wasn't the local Union muscle.
Hey, that's just what I heard. Old wives' tale. So, what next?
Still looking around.
Good luck with that, my man. Ain't easy being you, but hey, you're still breathing, right?
Yep. I met the lady driver investigation. She's called Ruby.
Okay.
Is it wise to... The lieutenant, what are you doing?
We'll let her go. She didn't do anything.
Woof. Good on her. And good on you, too, my man. Merciful. Downright merciful. You cops keep exercising that muscle, and people will be more willing to cooperate.
He's clearly relieved.
Yep.
All right. That's enough sharing details about the investigation.
That's all for now. Yep, totally let her go. And she was totally innocent, totally didn't do nothing. Ow. Ow, don't run on leg. Yep, this is going to be interesting. Have to remember, do not run on broken leg, because that's bad. Fortunately, the game world is significantly reduced in size to make life easier for me. The fun part is, did they tear down our slogans, or are there
The
now
old
stuff?
king and his horse have been covered in posters with radical slogans like "No kings, no bosses," and "Again and once more after that."
Still love to know how they got them up there, all things considered, but
At the bottom of the posters, in smaller lettering, are details about meeting at a local coffee house.
Beautiful. We can officially have the gathering of the communists. Oh, she's gone. Okay, so she left.
This found, the smell of cigarettes and perfume welcomes you. There's something odd about the passenger seat. The seat enclosed the...
Okay, so she didn't come back to her truck. Probably just ditched the place, save for Clash. We've talked to everybody in the whirling in rags and investigated the scene. Did that yesterday. The racist lorry driver's gone, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. The strike brake is gone, and if I had to guess, I can't progress much further after this. Because it turns out, surprise, surprise, the really weird, suspicious strikebreaker guy was one of the mercenaries in disguise. A lot happened, is what I'm saying.
The boyardero stares at you with respect, then gestures towards the trickles of blood adorning your clothes.
Danger comes with the Boyadira life cycle, right?
There are types of danger. The one I'm usually concerned with is lung cancer or getting mauled by wildlife. Not bullets. It calls back to an older era where this was commonplace, though. You have a true Boyadero heart.
Right, so where's everybody?
Hiding, gathering themselves. The harbor's in full lockdown, friend. No getting in or out, for the time being.
You can't wait inside?
No, man. Not today. Today is war.
He says it matter-of-factly, like it's no big deal.
What's next?
Time will tell. I'll tell Everard you dropped by. I'm sure he'll be glad.
Gives you a small wink. What will you be doing?
I'll be okay here, doing lookout. Quite the sight, aren't they? Getting to like that red I am. Don't worry about me. I live to alleviate the worries of our brothers. See if any insane killers turn up. Then I'll run. And live.
Trying to take a shot, eh?
I'm sure I'll be luckier than you, friend.
that won't be hard, all things considered. The game's yelling me enough for running on days when it was fine to run. Now I'm sure. Also, hey, fuck you, Measurehead. All things considered, where the hell were you during a firefight? You're all up in arms like, oh, I'm defending everything, I'm the big muscle, I'm superior, blah, blah, blah. And you are nowhere to be found when there's an actual firefight. Fuck you. Take your money. Alright, that's it. Let's go. Seriously, that guy was so full of himself, and then the moment there's actual violence, he's just like, nope, not my problem. I'm being a coward. Yep, no more. Door is locked. And there's no way we can jump there because that was something that we only had one chance to do. I doubt we can ever jump down there. Okay, let's go buy a little more Nosafed just in case. I used 5 of them. Basically almost died. Hello?
Is this about the question?
No, it's not. I wanted to know if you had any comments about the firefight. Also, holy crap,
small
you only
cabinet
opened like
on the wall.
2
Okay,
bottles.
here. Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
For the record, even though it says we have 7, what it really means is we have... well, technically we might have 5, because one of them's a ×3, but I don't know if that means it actually heals 3, or if that just means you have 3 charges one at a time. That, likewise, we technically have 14, but that doesn't matter, because I have so much morale and it heals basically for free every time. Hey, let's call them and say, hey, let's report the firefight. Yep, we can't do, okay, quest-wise, can't do that. Still looking for that, which I'm guessing is story. No. So the 2 main quests are this and that. And then that side quest, I guess, is still an option. That's still main quest, that's still technically main quest. Call the station.
Inside, we see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist?
Something is wrong. No reply.
It's been this way for a while now. My guess is the Union is listening in on our conversations and jamming outward communication. It only happens when someone mentions the attack. The rest is unaffected. Our best bet is to carry no more dangerous than stepping between 3 armed mercenaries and 8 Union men, I hope. I don't like it either, but that's the way it is. The street seems safe enough to me. If anything, taking out the mercs made things calmer. For now.
Goes off the radio.
You can try calling again.
Everything sounds okay. No drumbeat of total war yet. If anything,
sad to see.
everything sounds... In the cabin, you see...
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
I'm going to the 41st.
Just a moment.
10-4, come in, officer.
Why do people
Over.
think that me as a PM? Do you think I'm corrupted?
10-4, sir. Well, there's been some talk, sir.
Does it mean some talk?
I only meant that there's been some talk in the station, that's all. But there's always some talk in the station. But then again, some of us truly are on the take. It's unfortunate. Over. Roger that, 10-10.
Close close the door. Screw those assholes anyway, they never came back for me. Alright, so that's all the info I'm gonna get on that story. Still hilarious that I had exactly one honor. I'm guessing that Gaston... Oh, Gaston is still here. Do you have any thoughts? If I'm correct, I could have gotten the firefight as early as day 5, so it's entirely possible that Renee could have seen it. Because it's possible I could have done it on day 4 if I passed enough checks and prioritized it.
Mon Dieu! You set it on fire! What kind of a policeman are you?
Policeman of the state yet to come.
Oh, okay. Well, I certainly have full confidence in your competence. And the future.
Bye for now. Yep, because if we look at the side quests that are left, we can't do any of these. We can no longer do that, can't do that, can't do that, can't do that. Probably could do that, but I don't want to, can't do that. Because one of them is just like, I want to ask this guy for his money, and I have no intention of doing that. Alright, you. Holy crap, I hope you were nowhere near when that was going on yesterday.
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
Hi, no time, okay. My book group, do you know what happens?
Which book was it, sir?
Oh,
I'm very sorry, sir. I haven't read that.
Well, that sucks. I love that there's that little bit of dialogue, though. Hi, do you have any comments?
Oh my god! Things have gotten out of hand! I thought the psychic stuff was bad, but the crime! It's even worse! I haven't been able to come to work for 3 days. The shop has been locked. No sales, gangbangers running around, shooting everyone. I know and you! Oh my god! Just look at you! It may be I should close the bookstore and open it. I could teach people to protect themselves against bad energies and to fight crime. No, you're right, officer. In the meantime, do buy the books.
The book is
No, I'm very sorry, sir. Some of these old paperbacks just don't.
Farewell, book peddler. I bought all your books and read them and it fell apart. That's sad. Go upstairs to the dice lady, see if she knows anything. Hang on, put my flashlight on. Sorry, I can't use flashlight. Mine is lying at the bottom of the kitchen. I feel like after everything I deserve the right to have a flashlight and a bridge up. So we'll see how long I have the patience to keep not running. We'll see. Oh, that's the wrong way. Oh, it's that one. That's the basement. This is the Hello, Dice Lady. Did you hear about the whole part where people were murdering each other on the streets? It went great.
Oh, it's you again.
I'm
I'm sorry. I'm a bit overloaded just now, so I can only produce one die per customer.
Oh, good. Really just wanted to know if anybody got murderified around you. Something else. Literally the only thing I learned is that I cannot order another dice because there is no other option. That's fine. There we go. New plan. Sword. Still no idea what this does. Wouldn't be surprised if Sword just operates.
Give up. You'll never find the answer. There's no other copy of Dick Mullen and the because that's how the world works. But What if you never find out how your story ends? There isn't. If only, maybe if they had all more speak or that. Yes, hang on. You can do this. Use your image. So, who killed Charlie Spillane and Deanna Deneuve, detective? Just fucking pick one.
Fuck you, bucket was Dick Mullen.
It still doesn't make sense. But who cares? Doesn't matter. The choice has been made.
I'm pretty sure it would be the politician realistically, but it's funnier to say it's Dick Mullen because then we can arrest the fucker and never have another one of those shitty books published ever again. I think that is the ending that works out the best for everyone. To be honest. Less time on this bridge better. So I know that Joyce is gone, but I'm curious if anyone's already in the apartments. Oh, Cindy's gone, okay. And then I'm sure the communist people are gone. Yee!
Give me a moment.
No. That's all I got. Okay. This one, I don't think out of this faster. And I know I can't talk to Gary anymore, so there we go there. I also love how it took us our last stream for me to finally bother to look up what's the auto run button, because for some reason auto run is caps lock, which explains why I only ever found it by accident, and it's also one of the only buttons that can't be re-toggled. So, yeah. Which I think is weird. Okay, actually, now that I think about it, do you have any new dialogue
Yes.
options?
What do you want to know? Good. Yes?
Anything new?
What about me? Good.
Okay, he has no dialogue relating to the fire friction fight. Probably because we already got dialogue related to it. I wouldn't be surprised if that one guy is still here, though, the salesman. He has dialogue about it. He's still here? He is? Cool. You have anything to say about the big fight?
Wow!
What?
A cop limping down the street, bleeding from the shoulder, face bruised, looking like hell? You know what that is?
What?
Cool! That's cool!
He nods and throws back of the file boxes. Need funds for Island. Write it out for the lady driver. I need funds? What do you mean? Doesn't say anything about why we need money for the island. Fine, because I have nothing better to do.
Start with a little compliment, then work your way up from there. This is about business. Because you need to solve the biggest case in the history of criminal sciences.
So the island? Need money for expeditions for
Oh,
important case.
I like expedition.
Corruption.
It's just like bus or seagull. A kid watching out of a window describing things going by. He doesn't.
Let me guess, that reduced my honor. Surprisingly, no. just wanted to see what happened. Anything in the tree since I'm here? There's a good chance this is the last time I'll ever come to any of these places. It definitely feels like we're all done here. See what's going on, and there's a lobby tomorrow that I'm probably not available for. Since I may or may not be going to brunch. It depends on who does and does not, basically. Hello, I really enjoyed the music thing you bought.
Typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
Let me guess, there's just an achievement for that.
Between you and me, this is why I don't get involved in local politics.
Someone has to.
So it goes. Now, what can I do for you?
Yeah, I don't think I have anything else that I can sell that would be worth enough to be get me 700. I'm sure that if I were playing a richer style, for example, if I went ultra liberal real fast and got the whole there's the one for looting boxes gives you more money, and there's one for getting more money from something else, and I think that's probably the only way you buy that streetlights. Plus going sci-fi and getting the money from the ultra rich. Basically, it's only possible if you take every opportunity to make a bunch of money, and you preferably get them sooner. So, for example, getting the whatever thought way sooner. Let's see, 8 level ups, and nothing really I need them for, so let's spend a couple of them on things that could be interesting to have more of. Finally 1 point higher than it was when I started. The skill that I started with saying, oh, that'll be a really great skill to start with, and now I have a moment. Well, I think I did. No, I did. Yeah, no. Because it just has, now it has 2 more. Oh yeah, because I had to redo it for that sign that one time. But then it's down because of logic and other things. Hello, ma'am. I have your sword. It's in good hands. Did you hear about the firefight? Where are we going anyway? No idea. There's the church. Check the island. Go to the island. Ask about a boat. I gotta find a firearm. Hello?
Officer, what happened?
You're not limping. You. She sounds almost disappointed with you, reprimanding you for falling and hurting your knee.
Got shot in the foot. It's pretty badass. You would have liked it.
Is this from the shooting in town? We heard gunshots. Not that we don't hear gunshots all the time.
There was an exchange of fire on Rue de Saint-Guylaine. It's nothing to be worried about.
That's nothing to brag about.
It's not serious. He'll be okay.
Of course.
When do you get to that island?
That won't be a problem. It's wind still and the tar just dried. We've got 2 days of relative sunshine ahead.
What's on that island? I saw some ruins with rockets.
Used to be some kind of fortification there before the war. For the communards. An anti-aircraft gun, I think. Bombed to bits in the landing. I haven't been there myself. Always steered clear.
Hasn't been there herself. Who has then?
Who has then, if not you?
My husband used to drink there. Him and his drinking buddies. Always seemed like a bad place to drink to me. People died there during the landing.
This must be one of the many fortifications.
The kids sometimes go there too. I know they do. The twins. God forbid they bring the girl along on some rickety...
Can we maybe ask your twins about...
Be my guest. They've a strange way of talking. See if you can get anything useful out of them. I seldom do. If you promise to bring it back, and no scraping the hull, I just got it nice and yellow, and no drinking on the boat. And
Of course, ma'am.
aye.
The crow's feet disappear from the corners of her eyes.
Well, most of it's sunken. Underwater. That means concrete underwater.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Thank you.
Please be conservative with the fuel, will you? Just filled her up, but it's a small tank.
Hey, ma'am, you have any thoughts on the fact that there was some murder?
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope even I, though I suppose you took the worst of it. Turns out you were your own ill. I'm not sure those were the loss of...
Then we'll be.
My kind. I don't know what kind I am. Apparently I may or may not have been corrupt previously. And now I'm a different kind of corrupt.
The scruffy-haired little boy
You've been to
kicks
that island,
the...
right?
That island?
Yeah, that one.
That's, nothing. It's just a seafort and some plants. And we make a fire. We make a fire. Mm-hmm. Gather the sticks for the fire. And bullets. Or not real bullets, empty bullets.
I'm beginning to think that they're not nearly as young as their voices make them sound.
Bullet shells. There are a lot of them left over from the war. But this could be important.
I don't know what those are.
What then?
They're lights. The fire guy comes around.
Your nerve endings sting from the mention. They must mean a human being on the
No. Yes.
Let's go with yes.
Why is he the fire guy?
Because he asks to put the fire out.
Why?
I don't know. He doesn't like it. He doesn't like people to be there. Yes.
The other one has the contact saying with hands glued to his side like a tin cylinder.
Because he doesn't want to be found. Smoke trace.
What about lights?
I don't know.
Did you mean there are...
Yes.
You guys can tell me about him?
No, he doesn't. No, he lives there. Been there twice, 2 times. He doesn't live there. He isn't.
Anything else?
I don't know. We ran. He just yelled. We shouldn't.
Together?
Our father killed himself. Don't say that. He didn't.
He did not kill himself.
I don't know.
He seems
Doesn't even have anything to do with this, you. Father.
The two things are unconnected. Your question didn't make sense.
True. But the question was, we used to go to the island. The question is, does he know anything else?
There's
Lights. Fire guy.
Bye. Oh, good. I leveled up again. Alright, I'll talk to these guys, and I'll talk to the people at the church, and then I'm gonna head out. Hey, do you have any thoughts about the firefight that you probably have no clue even happened?
Man, you're like bleeding now. Reality.
The legend! He's back. And firstly...
Okay, this is too far south to work. The work positions seem to be in great distance. There we go. That's fine. Alright, let's enjoy the best music we did last time. I'll turn my music off to balance it out. Why are you dancing like that again and not like the cool dancing you were doing?
Oh, hey man, it's good to see you. Goodbye,
He
officer.
dances over to you in an inexplicably softcore manner. It's embarrassing. Got that right.
Hard cop.
Yep. Good shot.
Ouch. When I was 16, I used to date this guy who had a limp. But it only showed when he was sober. Anyway, shot in the leg.
I gotta tell people they got shot in the leg.
Yo, man. What?
Hi. You have any thoughts?
Yes, what is it?
Good morning, comrade! Yeah!
The mother of humanism stands above you.
Nope. For some reason, that quest is one of the only one that's still left out of the very few that are left. I'm pretty sure this is related to the final quest. This is related to the final quest, and this, I guess, also would be. This, it just won't get rid of it because I can't do it anymore because this game is weird about that, and I'm not doing that one. This one is weird. Of all the quests to still be available, why this one? And I guess also technically why this one, because it did get rid of a lot of quests you can no longer do, but it's back now, unless it just never came back from before. Normally it gets rid of quests you can't complete anymore. Or not normally. The one time after the firefight it gets rid of quests you can't complete anymore. Normally it doesn't, I mean. That time it did, and yet there's a couple left. I'm sure Kim's going to be walking. He's probably exhausted from the last week.
A skiff with a small steering engine in the back floats on the calm mirror of the sea. Its 2 seats are empty. The boat's belly is a shiny yellow color, industrial paint over fresh tar. You see it reflect off the water, along with the factory number, A72, SRV made. This machine represents humanitarian aid from a workers' state on the Samaran Isola. The ROO logo, once you get in, that's it. Have you made all the necessary? Remember what the net picker said. It's a small tank. You won't be going back and
It'll float. What?
Must be blood SF.
Fine. Let's blast.
SAD FM is a radio station specializing in sad, slow.
Before anything, I would not be surprised if there's checks. Okay, so I think the most logical thing is going to be to put on better shoes. And not the empathy shoes, I mean the hand-eye coordination and reaction speed shoes. And maybe some glasses that help as well. Maybe even visual calculus classes. And in place of the current hat, which is I'll keep the communist hat, it's funny. But replace the suggestion cloak with, say, the RCM. Just the G's. Well, that's minus reaction speed. That's not worth it. Oh, there we go. Reaction speed. That were too short for me. God, those look terrible. My sense of style is non-existent, I think is the correct word. Alright, this is clearly the next point of no return.
The skiff floats once you get in. Have you made... Remember what the net picker said. It's a small tank. You won't be going back and forth on this.
Right. Point of no return, the final area.
Want to be free. Want to be free. It will last forever. Eternally. Want to be free. Want to be free. It will last forever. Want to be free. Want to be free. It will last forever. And the trees are green and overhanging, feather-light, free and everlasting. And the trees are green and overhanging, feather-light, free and everlasting. Want to be free.
The boat comes to a slow stop. The lieutenant turns the engine off. Then there's silence. In the silence, a sputter of wings. A flock of quails takes off in the distance. Let's go.
Welcome to the endgame.
The chain trails off into the ocean, connecting the island to the supply depot on the coast.
There's the depot on land.
Ah, yes. So it seems. For bringing munitions to the island, maybe? And
as a defensive measure, lock it
from enemies. Enemies of the commune of Revachol. This sea fort was a
The skiff is swaying on the...
I don't want to return, but I'm here that
The skiff.
Are you sure? There are things we still need.
That's what I want. You're not actually allowed to. You're super powerful.
The dry grass crackles under your feet as you stop. Far away, birds' wings touch the flock of quail departs. Now more than 100 on the islet. There is almost no wind, just the light movement of air through the reeds. Bulrushes swaying on the water like a silent orchestra tuning of great importance to the few who attend. A silent hiss. See the faraway roar of the city, distant like a low hum. The air slowly moves through. Air flows out of a pillbox window. There is very little, a jitter, a sound impatient to happen. You hear some kind of limb fidget, producing an imperceptible. No, it's just your imagination.
Yes? It is. Is that why we are stopping?
The lieutenant nods.
The fact that the inflammable and flammable are based still don't technically flammable is one of the many this is ICM, you see a star with little specks in it. Better living tools and molecules. Filters evaporate, stable guessing we'll go through here into the damn, they went hardcore industrial punk. Onto an armament rest. Twin cannons are attached to your medium distance large caliber. These stairs have collapsed as well. Of course they have. Everything's collapsed. Books, mostly fantastique and historical fiction.
There's a greasy old spring mattress in the corner, resting on piles of soft cover books. White linen and a pillow are visible under a worn-out.
Someone has been squatting here. The linen is fresh, recently washed.
Do you think that whoever slept
You force the rest of the sentence out.
You know, officer, you can rest here if you are feeling tired. I will keep watch. You could use some rest for what?
You face the concrete wall. There's less light there, in the dark corner. The blanket feels cold. The entire room does. Concrete and cold. You feel yourself standing up in the darkness, right next to the mattress. Slowly sleep.
It was not an hour. Kim's probably gone. Fed's gone. Go outside on the beach. Kim? Can't go in the way I came from. Kim? Door is still, your clothes feel strange, you can't get in. Where are you, Kim? Don't like this. Okay, I'm confused how I'm supposed to go back on the beach, honestly. I can't help but notice that all my interface options are gone. I'm supposed. I don't know what I'm supposed to click on here. I'm stuck. No, I don't want to go down. Did it just bug out? Game bugged out. Was the adventure? I think I broke it. Hang on. I think I'm supposed to click something. Yeah, here we go. Bug after sleeping on island. Specifically a dreamscape, and it appears that there was a bug with this scene, specifically with the original version of the game, that it looks like the final cut has changed in some way. But there's nothing I can click or select, so I think it might be that I was supposed to do something, but I didn't. Oh. Are you kidding me? I could have just done that the whole time. Well, also the same thing I did for this one. There's that music without a chain. There's something there. I know that music here, definitely. Low and the music is low. Music is loud, that makes sense. I've had to mess with the audio settings way too much over the past always. And this game is just... I think I've had to mess with sound settings a couple of times. That should help.
Dolores Day, the innocence of humanism, internationalism, and the welfare state turns around to face you. She has an airship airbag in her hand. She seems to be in a hurry.
Figured we'd be meeting you someplace.
Okay, don't say you need to talk right away. Melt the ice first. This way you're all ready, but you don't even want to talk to her. She would only be cold and mean.
Sure.
Let her go. This is the Holy Queen of the territories of Muindi and Insulinda. Win her back. How does that fit in here? And what is the Holy Suzerain doing here?
I'm going to Morova. To live there, in Grad. It's 1 million kilometers away, Harry. Might as well be another lifetime.
It's in the back.
Just my scepter, my globe cruciger, a spare silk gown, a toothbrush, travel documents, the crown of immortality.
Aren't you already wearing that?
Oh, this is just a wreath. The crown of immortality is made of rarefied light, mana and raw palladium. It was passed on to me by the rulers of late antiquity.
As I recall when I read your book.
She looks at the suitcase, not knowing what more to say.
Anyway.
Hi.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm doing really good, actually. Both professionally and romantically. I've come to a fulfilling and peaceful period in my life. Well, how are you doing, Harry?
I'm dying in a ruined flak tower, blood dripping down my
God,
chest.
Harry. You have to take care of yourself. You're not a young man anymore. If you keep going...
Desperation this is everything I always warned you about.
I'm sorry. I was heading to the aerodrome.
Hey kid,
I
this
just
is
don't have
just
time
us having
to...
memories of her ex-wife. This isn't technically her.
She means she doesn't have time to tend to your... She sighed. What are you doing? Stop saying things like that.
We have to talk. We need to have one massive epic show.
No, Harry. No. I don't want... We don't have anything to talk about anymore. It's all gone. I have to go to the aerodrome. I have to leave Revachol and you. And you have to be alone. In
Oh God, whatever you do, don't try to kiss her yet. Not after that. You're still reeling. You'll fall over if you try now.
I get the feeling you're not really Dolores Day. I brought you this figurine of a headless fallen rider.
I don't want it. It looks expensive.
So you like figurines?
I don't want... Please don't give me any gifts.
I get the feeling you're not really Dolores
I don't know what you mean. Dolores Day?
Yeah, you're the ex something.
Wasn't I Dolores Day just a second ago? Now I'm the ex. I haven't even bought the tickets yet.
We all told you. Everyone warned you.
Yeah, who? Everyone?
Everyone.
Literally all of you.
I'm glad we're having this conversation. I'm getting so much closure.
I'm glad too, but I have to go. My friends are waiting for me on the platform. I can't...
What?
Cool, your friends. Say hi to your friends for me.
I will.
Yeah, the morning.
The morning? I don't understand.
I mean morning. I'm grieving, but you're not even dead.
Oh my God, Harry, stop. I can't do that anymore. I'm not 80 years old, I'm 32. People, yes,
blah, blah,
Harry.
blah.
I am.
A tiny golden watch with red straps around her bony little wrists.
Reading books, I got new ideas about ideology and capital.
That sounds nice.
This won't be an argument. It will be emotional and true.
Whereas I can't let you go because loving you is impossible. You're like a star.
A long apricot scented.
I am not a star. I'm a confused young woman eating your mind. There are no stars. There is no light. There will be no future. There is only this intersection. And
the star has gone out. She cannot rekindle it. You cannot rekindle it. There is nothing within or below matter.
I am actually very ordinary, Harry. This thing you've made me into. I'm sorry for other questions are the last thing I...
It's not that yet. It's another. You have plenty of time.
We both said a lot of things.
It was her. I can feel it. I can see it in her tender, long fingers.
You didn't say it, you wrote her a letter.
As Queen Regnant.
You need to recite it to her. Yeah. Put a stake through your heart. She won't get hurt. She'll bend out of the way.
Start reciting.
Please, Harry. I just don't have time for this.
Something.
Okay, stop. Yes.
Being a police detective, I have performed a handwriting analysis on this, so I know it was you.
Very well. I wrote it. It was 100 million years ago. I was someone else then. filled to the brim with love.
The light of the video rental shines through her dress now. A DeLorean figure, cut in black.
I was
below.
The coolest. With your leather jacket and your boot-cut pants, smoking in the bus stop. I wanted you to be the rest of my life that day. And you were. Some of it, at least. You were my first. The first and worst time I fell in love. I will always have that with me. It's a fact. But that is all it is. It's like a ticket stub, Harry. It doesn't do anything anymore. Yes, let's talk about that too. Let's bring it up, the zoo. In Le Jardin, the day we went east of the river, to the aquarium first, I was sad about my mother. I don't even know why. The shimmer of the fish tank. It was just a day then, but to think. Were we there now? You could touch my hair. Kiss me. Talk to me about anything. Go virtually anywhere in the world. Not like now. Now our
That's sharp and precise.
No, it's all you. I always loved you for it, but it could not save us. It could not make me stay. In the end, your mind just told you precisely how bad things are. And who would want to stay around for that? It's here, Harry. We are on Voyager Road. At the end of it, 300 meters from the stop. We used to come here to rent videos.
Perhaps.
There. You could not pay the electrical bill. It became a lightless tomb. The years you spent...
Surely the alcohol didn't help either.
Everyone has a little glass of wine every now and then. I certainly do. It's a queen regnant thing. I don't think it was the alcohol. It was inevitably 42. That is the light rail that took me to Coron, to school and work. Every morning. It's the same stop I met you at, Harry. 100,000 million years. No human being should still remember the position of atoms such eons ago. It must feel unnaturally sad. Is there really anything left? If not, we can always repeat one of the things we have already talked about. Talk about it again. If you do not, it's not. But...
Tell me there's something good?
I don't know why I said, but... That's it, yes. We've talked about it a million times. You will get over it. Just like I did. People do. Things will get good.
Where in hell? Stop. You're only making it worse for him. You never help with anything.
It just takes some time. For you, I think it will take something like 20 years, maybe? It was hard for me too, you know? I used to think I couldn't live without you.
She looks you straight in the eye. Her irises are light blue flecked with green.
But I can.
20 years? That's so much time.
Yes. It only took me 1 year, maybe 2. Phew.
Ouch. This version of our ex that we have in our brain is so cruel.
No, Harry, we already tried.
Is that how it is now? We should just try all good things. Not you too.
Try building communism twice. Doesn't work, let's abandon and be slaves forever.
Yes, of course. I'm bourgeois because I don't want to keep hurting you.
What went wrong when we tried again?
I don't know. Please. I can't answer your other questions, Harry. Not anymore. I have to go.
Like, even though this is our imagination, I feel like this is the wrong answer.
I have to, Harry.
I was wrong. You don't have power over her anymore. You shouldn't have said that. I am wrong about everything. You should go on without me.
Why was that different? What's the idea in Morova?
Light, life, culture. I have to wipe it all off me and be clean. That was someone else. I betrayed her, overwrote her. I won't see you, but... Oh, Harry. This is a dream.
Yep.
Can't you see? I'm already in Morova by now. Who knows how long ago this happened? A year? Right here, tomorrow night. Once this dream starts happening, it keeps happening. 3 times a week, at least. And Harry, it really, really looks like it started happening again.
It's just this time she's Dolores Day because we've been doing all that stuff recently.
I'm suffocatingly beautiful. And young. And I smell of tutti frutti chewing gum. Like I did that time when I asked you for forgiveness. After leaving you the first time.
This is so
oh
intolerably
yes,
bad.
this is real darkness. It's not death, or war, or child molestation. Real darkness has love for us. See you tomorrow.
Oof. See you tomorrow is absolutely the worst part about that.
You're up quick. How was your sleep?
It was deep and invigorating.
Of course. I was just thinking maybe you've torn your stitches. Are you ready to move on? Are you sure you're okay? You thrashed around and you bolted up, halfway covered in blood from your wounds. Okay.
He's still worried. You must have...
Yeah, I bet that didn't go well.
The greasy old spring mattress.
Yes, anytime.
You don't have to be...
See candles planted on a broken rangefinder.
Books and magazines lie scattered on the floor and on a makeshift cupboard. Most are soft covers, serialized fantastique and detective stories from the 20s and 30s. This disparate digest includes the classic popular depictions of man versus nature by amateur naturalists T&T Harpin, husband among what is mostly commercial fiction and serialized stories. You find a magazine for electrical engineering. Then it's back to pulp. Light erotica, an international thriller about circuit benders.
Someone's made themselves a home.
All things communist. Anything stand out as unusual?
Oh yes, under the bed, there is a rather extensive collection of critical theory. That is, dour, life non-affirming left-wing literature. Published by small imprints such as Abattoir Firm and Elysium.
Deranged commie
It's
rambling.
not exactly
Downbeat driven people who can't get shit done, or a book, left wing. I have no comments, do you? Wow, they're like, better pick a side. Uh-huh. Life non-affirming left-wing literature published by small imprints.
Ooh, yeah. I agree. Humanitarian sciences. It stands out. Not a lot of critical theory around.
Your incendiary room. Wasn't there some in the communist students' room?
The student apartment buildings in the Houston.
Well, yes.
The little books seem inconsequential next to...
Whoever has lived here.
Interesting.
True. I went to school, whatever that means. Dishes stained with sauce and fire. Survivor's kitchen. Oh, I miss stuff. Ooh, can I have more clothes? I need more clothes, clearly. Hand-eye coordination t-shirt. Now that I know that this is no longer the dream, I'm gonna go back to no longer running.
An old cylindrical generator is nested above the ammo lift, with makeshift electrical wiring running out of its side. and across the floor. The cables the lieutenant puts...
It's cold now. But someone has been downstairs, somewhere. Liquid carbon. I would imagine it takes mazout, the kind that's favored by vagrants and fuel.
If anyone stayed here, a hollow ring, the canister is empty.
I don't know.
That is his idea of a joke.
No,
Someone with basic electrical skill.
The wind outside
Yeah, that chair and the books seem to all be the same thing. So over 10 tons, rust peels off of it.
You see a small metal door nested inside a larger one. A heavy steel.
Another part of the island, probably. Maybe this is one of the doors we don't open?
He's right. It would be better to open its big brother. A powerful engine hangs under the ceiling.
I think there's a console just southeast. Let's look around. Getting the blast door open seems like the best plan.
Sounds good. Money! Drugs I'm never gonna use. More drugs I'm never gonna use. Because I have so many and don't need them.
Green paint flecks off the monoblock aluminium cabinet. There are rows of switches on the front panel, a frequency band, and even a keyboard.
10 fingers across the keyboard.
The keys rattle like teeth. This keyboard hasn't been...
The console of an anti-computation device. Possibly. Urgence, ouvert, allumé, radio diffusé.
This device was used to control the...
We need to restore power before you... We should look around outside. There are barrels all over.
The boat engine.
From the boat.
My kinema. I don't want to do...
The console stands by. Nothing happens. The dial slides under the glass. An idea lights up in your head.
Sooner the programmer lady?
This is an air-gapped system. Off air, I think they call it.
Off-grid.
That won't work. We are better off looking
Okay. I offered it to her, though. Fuel and the blast door. I just jammed shut. More drugs I don't need, and more money I don't need. Firing slit, you can't see inside. You're gonna be direct hitting such a large chunk. Some cargo ships kind of only one. I'd totally live on an island like this.
A strange feeling, looking at the water. Perhaps there's someone there, where it has always been. Smelling of tutti, maybe. You know it's going to hurt.
Cold.
Yes, cold and still. Yes, yes, yes. No. We're not starting with that. Not now. Not this time. In the still mirror of the bay, you see Martinez. Islets and posts, like stepping stones.
Am I allowed to walk into the water? I'm allowed to step into the water. Really don't want to take fuel. castle. People at the supplier's chain is long. High fuel. Artillery match with ordnance. I'll miss again. Newly stocked with Droma. Okay. Money. Jesus, that is a lot of fuel.
There's a rain-soaked mattress on a concrete slab, only half covered by the crumbling roof. At the head of it, double embrasures.
B triple prime. This looks like a good place to shoot from.
A single-person mattress, modern, civilian use, and an empty can of beans on the ground next to it. The silhouette of a tobacco picker adorns the paper filter. The brand, Tio Mortieri.
I may have been wrong when I said it wasn't important. This means the same. I didn't see any signs of smoking inside, though. If people live there...
There's a firing slit in the wall in front of you. Like quite old and grimy, from years without...
The hole in the wall of concrete, let me guess.
The springs screech as you lean on the mattress and crane your neck. Trepidation. A small piece of Martinez coastline opens up in the square in front of you. Like a towering skyscraper. Its top floors shaved off by artillery fire. Capeside.
Right.
The red chimney and collapsed back of the 4-story tenement in front of the whirling in rags. Rue de Son.
In between the two.
The box-shaped silhouette of the whirling in rags. Its sloped roof, a tiny fleck of light catches your eye on the rooftop. Sunlight reflecting off the upstairs window of Clausia's room.
Motherfucker.
What does that mean? Do you have line of...
More than that.
With a pair of binoculars, I'll be able to see inside the room.
A pair of binoculars? Or a scope of a rifle? You'd be prone, lying on a mattress, barrel resting on the embrasure.
Cheek against a cheek rest, hand on the hair trigger. On a calm day like this.
I don't want a bow.
I think we have it. The origin of the shot. This is the sniper's nest.
Affirmative.
Why didn't we come here
Why?
before?
We don't go everywhere in a 1,000-meter radius of the crime scene. That's not procedure.
6 people are dead. We could've
Don't
prevented
beat yourself up, officer. We did not put guns in their hands or get them drunk.
The lieutenant pauses. Regret comes over.
We will make up for it. Here. I feel it. Where?
Here? On this island.
He does not answer, just nods. With his back hunched, he looks around once more and says,
"We should move now."
Turn away. Someone's watching, but you can't say where. Why do I have a feeling? Because the thing I'm running into is which characters are even left at this point that could be the killer. Who in the world would be a satisfying antagonist? Assuming it's neither Ruby nor Clage. Well, it couldn't be Clage if it was the sniper. She was occupied. Water rushes from below, far below. And assuming it's not
the
Ruby at this
is
point.
powered off and covered in dust. Urgence over.
Electrical devices do not work without...
So it can't be if the sniper was here, it can't be Clage, or whatever her name really is. Doesn't look like it. You know, it can't be Ruby either because she has a she was only gone for 15 minutes. There's no way she got to the island, took a shot, and got back. Can't be any of the Hardy Boys. They were all there. Evart makes no sense.
This old cylindrical generator
It could, I guess, be Evart's brother or
makeshift electrical
the
wiring
original
runs out of its side
person who was
and
from
across the
Wild
floor.
Pines, I guess. Poor
The lieutenant assists you, holding the canister up to the fuel tank. There's a red starter switch on the side. The recoil start wakes the old generator up. The machine sputters like an old warhorse.
That should do it.
Item lost. Fuel.
dim golden glow animates the console. Faint.
It's on.
Automatic boot. The lighting in the room turns on with the dial slides under the dusty glass, dark and silent. Despite the power, an idea lights up in your head.
This is an air-gapped system. We are better off looking for him.
The blast door opens with a series of clicks. A shaft of light appears, then widens as the light shines in.
After you.
Outside. What's on our
So did I. Not back there, but I felt it since we came here. Don't worry. I have a gun. I know. It was not easy to acquire. I don't know.
A thin wisp of smoke rises from a charred black fire pit. The wind picks up, then dies down again.
I have my sword. I have my pliers. I have a gun, yes, that is true, but there is a problem. I have one bullet left. Out of my original two. Never had very many. This just takes us out here. Where did that go? We're back outside. Someone's definitely watching. A redeem is definitely broken. Small white flowers. No. They wouldn't. Hello. Okay, maybe they wouldn't. Okay.
An old man, wearing tracksuit trousers, leans on the frame stock of his rifle. He gathers a big ball of spit in his mouth.
So it's a brand new character, okay.
Then spits it out into the extinguished fire before
Gotta be
him.
the guy who makes fire.
He raises his black eyes, hooded by creased eyelids, to meet unclouded by cataracts. His eye is practically tearing up from spite. Hatred got the best of him a long time ago. This man hates everything.
The what now? I can't hear you.
You recently tell two kids about their fire, two
I
twins.
may have. All sorts of little rats have come sniffing around, trying to give up
He's
the
from
position.
the original. He's been hiding out here since the war for
The position?
Fire guy. Regressive bourgeoisie
He is a
henchman.
leftover communist.
Can't even talk like a grown-up.
There, you retain your eyes.
My eyesight? I did. And you opened it. How?
I feel the generator.
I should have burned that constant reactionary rock and roll music. Playing on the water.
Told you we shouldn't play sad FM.
And now rock and roll was sad FM.
Sad FM, huh? I always hated that station. Phlegmatic, counter-revolutionary dirges. Sadness is a mental illness. A weapon of the bourgeoisie. The fascists were right about rock and roll. It is degenerate. Hip gyrating. Meant it's not nice. It's a piece of shit. But it's a triangle.
Southeast Samarin made. Exotic. Must be defunct too. No modern rifle manufacturer of that name springs to
I
mind.
think we found it. The only main quest we have left.
A Samaran rifle.
It was sent to us by our brothers in the Signal commune. military aid.
It has stayed true to him. He can still make it sing.
You heard me. It's good now. Like chalk.
He's right. Almost no one remembers there was a third metastasis of the world revolution in the Safaray Empire. Extinguished.
They wouldn't like hearing their name in Yom.
The time will come to win his trust, comrade. It is not now. You need to take care of the gun first.
You're gonna stay true to you. Mine stay true to me.
Yes. I bet you've killed a lot of people with it. Have you?
His right eye twitching.
We have come to ask you questions. Nothing more. If you do not comply...
Please, you keep the gun, but keep it down. Now.
No. Put it down now.
Or you're gonna blow my brains out before you question me. To hell with it. It's a walking stick anyway. It's out of bullets.
Like an amputated limb, he stares on, his wrinkled mouth moving without a sound. A strange sadness, like a song.
What else do I want in this conversation? That would be useful. I really should do a psych build if I ever play this game again. I still have 4 level ups, Jesus. A lot of 60s.
The future teaches you to be
the present.
The present to be afraid and cold.
That's where the future teaches you.
Real music. Real Prolet cult. That's La Revachol, not your rock and roll misanthropy. Chanson de soldat.
Marching song. Forget about that for a moment. You need to address that remark first.
I know La Revachol, the marching song of the World War.
There you go. 1 of 3. In Grad, they sang Brave Children, favorites of history. And in Sinyao, it was some Samaran shit, I guess.
In Sinyao, they sang Boy with a Scythe, Golden Sun.
It wasn't some Samaran shit, it was Boy with a Scythe.
I fucking know what they sang. I watched those little fuckers die in my arms. Little ones came to help us. Got cut to shreds. You don't fucking tell me what they sang.
His nostrils are still flaring with rage. He brings himself back under his bench.
Everyone has. They named a fucking perfume after it. Talk to her.
In the church.
God's shithouse. Should have taken it down like they did it.
There was something there when he said, all around you, the air slowly circulates the islet, carrying little swallows and black-beaked seagulls in its slow drift. They all, every one of them, the cold dissipates. The old man watches you carefully.
I've seen kids lose their minds and start talking to the city, asking it to protect them when the shelling gets bad, calling it La Revachol. Cities can't talk. It's bourgeois ideal. How did it go? Something about shooting.
He waves erratically with his hand. It was dear to him. So, if I can shoot rabbits, then I can shoot fascists too. Those are the next lines.
Legendary success. If I can shoot rabbits, then I can shoot fascists.
What are you talking about?
Let's look straight in the eye. 2 black beans, 1
He doesn't recognize it.
Damn. Who are you?
My name is Josef Lilianovich Dross. political commissar of the 114th Anti-Aircraft Division of the 4th Army of the Commune of Revachol. I am a deserter, a partisan, and a prisoner of war. This is my termless surrender.
His eyes turn to rates again.
There, behind them, across the Delta, the Insacom building. Coalition government in Celine.
The Commune of Revachol? Do you mean the ICM? Your...
From the Insulindian Citizens Militia, the army of the revolution. I was recruited in Jamrock in 07. Trained in the École de Contrôle Orient and consigned. I left my unit on the eve of the landing. When I returned here on May 14th, the commune had fallen. Still armed and ideologically trained, I wrote a criticism of
51 minus 8 equals 43.
It's like on 43 years.
I've been on other islands too. I was in a resurrection until they turned it into a spa in 18. Then I was an E for 43 years and 10 months. It's too long. It's not how a human being should live. I couldn't just forget what...
He just couldn't. He nods, but he can now.
What have you been doing?
Hiding, fishing, waiting.
Where the afternoon grows late, on Rue de Saint-Ghislain, people walk home. Street lights will soon be lit. Further inland, the streets are alive with workers, men, women, children, street hawks and migrant laborers. The temperature is steady. Alto cumulus clouds. 2 police officers step out of the Whirling in Rags cafeteria. Satellite officer Jean-Vic Mayer inspects a series of burnt black letters splashed across. Patrol officer Judith Minot points west. The fishing village. She glances at her watch. We meet in 15 minutes. It's a 10-minute walk. The officers go, leaving behind the writing, still smoldering. One day, it says, I will return to your side.
Always waiting. For hurt.
Her who?
Girl child. Revolution.
Nothing is just guaranteed. Revolution.
No. The material base for an uprising has eroded. The working class has betrayed mankind. The historic opportunity for a revolution has passed. It will not come back anymore, however hard I try, whatever I do.
Hungry again?
So that's why he's the deserter.
That's sad.
What can I do? I was just 16 years old. 15 when I volunteered. You could say I misunderstood the historic role of the proletariat and thought Mazovian socioeconomics were fallible, a second for reaction to take hold. It's the same thing.
It remains unclear what it is.
And this was when?
May the 13th, 08, 44 years ago. The horizon was black with coalition airships. Their petroleum rose to the sky, and it looked like it formed the clouds. The combined might of international capital. All at once, all the greed and terror in the world tore into Revachol. It lifted streets from the ground, huddled on the floor. The artillery was 80 kilometers away in Ozon, but I knew.
A terrible shame, still within him.
Nah. I climbed the chain link across the water and hid inland, in the bunkers there, like the weakest of the weak. A mouse. Airships. I climbed out into hell. The landing was complete. The chain was submerged. They'd all drowned in the lower levels, or got torn to shreds above. The anti-aircraft gun had malfunctioned. So had I. I left them without ideological direction. It was real. I'd seen it. The mask of humanity fall from capital. It has to take it off to kill everyone, everything you love. All the hope and tenderness in the world. It has to take it off just for 1 second to do the deed. And then you see it as it strangles and beats your friends to death. The sweet that the bourgeois are not human. I had to fight it. I had to never stop.
His black eyes keep piercing your skin just a great distance behind you, shaking because slowly the train road. What is this?
It's not an island. What? It's a defensive fort. The congenitally deformed King Philip II built it to restrict access to the Bay of Revachol. Coalition military called it Operation Death Blow. You're one of them. Tell me, who speaks like that? We had 50 million people on Caillou alone. You don't know. You haven't seen it. The Black Eye.
Shaitan Ahura, the Darkened One.
How have you survived all this time?
How does anyone survive? I steal supplies, vegetables. I collect rainwater. It's the life of a dog, not a human being.
How is your health?
I've been throwing up blood since winter. Red, like beetroot.
He does seem frail. Gaunt for his age. More like 75 than 65. Trouble putting on weight could mean cancer.
The RCM can provide medical services. You need to be looked over.
Always the moralist, Kim.
I need to die. You don't have medical facilities. You have guns. That's all they give you. I haven't. I have holes in my brain.
Alright, fine. I gotta go feed
Years
Kitty.
missing. Others filled with pain only.
If I want to continue,
A
I have
decade
to
of-
feed the kitty or it would be sad. Meow. Kitty. Is hungry again.
don't even know what. Inferno?
I would imagine it gets tremendously difficult, mentally, to live in isolation.
Traitors. It's better alone. I watch the people of this city turn the lights back on more and more each year. Ruins, glimmering in the dark, like a fucking merry-go-round. It's disgusting.
Looks down at his shoes, face apart from the sun and the wind. There's a winds of pain
Are they
somewhere.
not heartbroken? How could they have moved on?
I mean, how have you considered all these things?
It was hard in the tens. I didn't have partisan training. They were searching for stragglers, those bloodhounds. Floodlights on the wood.
There were posters.
We communards still hoped, and they needed to snuff that hope out. The East capitulated. Martinez and Cold City were turned to dust. But Jamrock, Forburg, even Coron, and Boogie Street, of course, and others too. Some cordons of Revachol was still fighting. There were cells. I tried to contact them. Soon they all went silent. The frequencies dead. At night, I used a dinghy. I only went after dark then. When I got to the city, I stayed underground. Patrols, you lot, the commons.
In the city, you move underground.
From bunker to bunker. Not anymore. No one cares now. I don't even have to hide. They think I'm another antisocial vagrant. I could walk straight into that town if I wanted.
You've been to the basement weapons camp?
So you finally found it. There must have been a small squadron's worth of arms in there. Elmer Graves, useless now.
So you've been there?
Sleeping. Some nights, ammo scrounging on others. Those McGraves were shit, even before they corroded. Some had bullets in the chamber, however.
You feel the dots connecting. Little dots on the map he's walked across.
There's a small bunker under the Bell building. Have you stayed there?
The propaganda bunker. I used to.
Propaganda bunker?
They stored leaflets there. Broadcasting equipment, too. Made broadcasts, I think. Propaganda officers. I buried them with their leaflets. They killed themselves. 2 young boys. A lot of our boys did. I spent some winters there. Never liked it. Kept thinking of them. No, I don't want to. They're all traitors. Pigs, rabbits, and dogs. Men without ideals are only animals.
He does not want to see life moving on. People forgetting, drinking, laughing.
People, his friends and everyone he loved gave up their life for. And everyone else is just like, that's it. Do you smoke these cigarettes?
I do.
There's not on the mainland?
They're good. Plenty of tar. I like that boy on the pack, too. Reminds me of the last century.
Still stuck living in the past. Might never.
The old man looks across the water
This is your
at
term
the
of
city.
surrender?
You're with the RCM, the coalition-appointed mob that enforces bourgeois morals in Revachol.
I know what it looks like, but I have secret plans to turn the RCM into a Mazovian revolutionary unit.
Rock and roll posturing. You're the RCM. You represent the Moralist International, the enemies of humanity who took this city. I represent their adversary, the Parti Communiste en Soulon. Take me to them as a prisoner of war. I have relinquished my weapon. I can no longer serve. No superiors can relieve me of my duty. You bulldoze them all to a mass grave for trying to free humanity.
A spray of blood from his mouth on the black charcoal in the fire pit. Rene, the royalist on the coast, said,
You never signed the Revachol instrument of surrender.
Liberal reactionaries signed that instrument. Traitors who should have been burned alive. I answer to the Communist Party.
Is that part of why you've been here all this time? Because the party didn't surrender?
He just wipes the blood from his chin.
Honor is a feudal atavism. My motive is class. No, I am not a soldier. I am an ideological officer. I belong trained in historical materialism, then assigned as a political commissar by the party.
He nods slowly. Then,
No, you're not.
you should engage him about inframaterialism. Impress him with no, don't. This man does not subscribe to intellectual daydreams.
A liberal and a pederast. It's what most...
Detective, we have come to ask...
The old man spits into the...
No. Train.
He nods.
No,
you should... No, don't.
All the real communists are dead.
Detective, we have come to ask...
The old man spit.
There's nothing serious in this world. It's a farce. I've used it for killing people.
Killing people?
It's a gun. That's what they're for. You want a moralist euphemism? Defending it. I've used it.
Interesting. During or after the...
There is no after the war. Class war.
So he's continued killing. This is it. You can feel it, like battery acid on the tip of your tongue. This is what you live. The great the solution. Go in straight. No. Be careful. Don't mess this up. Remember, he wants to tell you. Get personal.
You want to tell me? You feeling one the last week or two?
I don't want.
And why did you think that was a good idea? Don't listen to me.
So you're saying you killed
What did I just say?
What did I just tell you? Don't drop the ball now. Nothing comes, and in them, a chill, like electricity.
All is not as it seems.
Detective.
Damn it. Ask it already, he wants to say.
Did you use that gun to shoot and kill Colonel security?
The who now?
He heard you. He just wants to hear you say it again. This is dramatic flair on his...
The fascist death squad took a bullet in the mouth on the night of March 4th.
Oh, yes. That one. Ugly piece of work.
Did you kill him?
I am a son of a welder and an officer of the commune of Revachol.
New task, extract a confession.
I do not collaborate with murderers and pederasts of the...
A drop of blood, exhaust him with proof. The scent of blood in the air. Something about the tracks. Suddenly, all those tracks are so confusing. Go with something else first.
I saw you poking around there, looking for evidence. You're damn diligent when it comes to dead fascies.
You had direct visibility. There are embrasures in the concrete, specifically meant for a top follower to use. And you've been here a long time, Mr.
I'm ready to die.
He's practically admitting to it. Just one thing remains unclear.
Where's the scope?
The rifle doesn't...
Forget about your stupid...
He lost it. He just doesn't know where it is. Forget it. Push on.
Because it's a sniper's nest,
Almost. He almost burst out there. Keep piling arguments. Anything. Wait, here it comes. The goddamn Maybells. The dried Maybells on Clausia's roof.
Oh, yeah.
There were Maybells in the grass when you got here. And nowhere else. Wait, don't forget the footprints. The diagonal prints in the dust in the secret space behind Clausia's bedroom. Now, they're going to come up.
Thank you.
You got it. Remember, nothing else comes up. I'm sorry, this didn't do anything.
Officer, a word?
Yes? It was a what check?
Minions of capital.
Composure.
I ain't going.
Oh shit, you aren't. Alright. I guess the Soviet hat. Okay, I don't think I have any composure hats, to be fair. I just don't have a lot of composure. Logic, composure. Art cop shirt, as you do. drama, rhetoric, pain threshold, empathy, logic, drama, empathy, logic, also composure. Go classy. Inland Empire and hand-eye coordination from my brand new shirt. What do you want?
I think we may have this.
Can you do it?
From nothing to this in a day. This is good, Lieutenant Freighter. I can see that, yes. I'm not judging.
How do you guys go?
Good. We are doing very good.
You hear that? He thinks you're this.
Well, I can think of one thing.
Yes, sire. Make a production of this, examine it.
Remember, he wants to tell us, but he doesn't want.
There is palpable excitement in his tone. He likes him for this. He thinks the deserter has more than just this case in him. 44.
Oh, yes. And he hasn't spoken to...
Minions of capital. What do you...
His gaze follows your motions. The rifle feels surprisingly light in your hand.
Plenty of level ups to reload that
and patched in places, with the rifles in a shabby state, like a crutch that's seen too much travel. Hieroglyphs are embossed into the forearm, made of walnut.
Where is oh, yes, I do. It's that's a problem.
They say Triangong 4.46, Sin Yao Commune for Saffron.
What does it say?
That's what the little guys told us. Those men were commandos. They weren't shit on a stick.
On the butt, you see Vespertine writing. But
the right type.
He's liking this.
Triangog, Sun Yao.
No one said it has to be a Belmagrave. We were just...
From ballistics.
It doesn't matter if it was made in...
The old man keeps following some kind of involuntary response. This looked very much like the murder weapon. It can be used against him later.
Do I finally... screw you, game.
Minions of capital. What do you want?
What strikes you about this gaunt man is not the stomach pain, or the cough, or the malnutrition. For a man who's spent 44 years hidden in the urban wild, indeed, he speaks fluidly. His movements are rapid, if erratic. His voice, despite the cough, is there. It is capable of expressing. It's a mystery. This animation comes at a cost. Great leaps of emotion, from anger to grief. This perhaps, but his seems more than that. In summary, you've seen demented people before. This feels similar, yet different.
No, I'm not okay. I shit blood.
There it is again. Erratic hand motions, bouts of rage, and the
petty bourgeois law.
A drop of blood. That's right. Pile it all on him now.
Maybells.
Damn Maybells.
He seems tender suddenly.
So many this year too. The spring is coming. No, it's already here. Wash the filth away.
Never seen the flowers anywhere else in Martinay, only here.
They blossom on the islets before we fertilize them with our blood. Resurrection was snow white in May. The coast, too, before they piled their contempt.
You must get around a lot to stay undetected all these years. Do you know any secret paths? Pinball workshop?
I may.
Curious Trimmer passes his face. Young woman called Clage. Or Clage. Many bells, flowers,
Clage.
He knows her, but hadn't heard the name.
You hadn't heard your name, had you?
My ears don't reach the city.
Should have been in relation to the victim.
With the victim.
Turns his sight with the widening fields of flowers fall silent.
There is a small tremble. Almost. But you need one more.
Everything is brands with you individual.
Show me the soul.
Fucking imbecile.
Black and white spiral pattern covers a sole of worn out running shoes on his feet.
The maker is called Sansarique, and the size is... These are not the unusual horizontal pattern soles you saw.
The size fits, but not the sole.
Simpler than that.
Sire, he doesn't have to be wearing them right now.
Doesn't mean you weren't there near the room the victim died in, sneaking around.
Racking those brains, are you? Desperate to report something back to your masters? They must have really loved that dead fuck.
The lieutenant gives you. The prints were his. You can see it in though the old man stares at his own prints in the ash around the fire. Silent suddenly, some strange process within him. A gush of wind. You've almost got him. Just the last little push.
I've got this.
Not a lot of guns are...
It's a real gun. Not like your little musket. You look like imbeciles. Why don't you ask them to give you...
Damn, he saw you. He's watched it happen. He would have a good view of the tribunal from... So he saw you. Okay. So what? Don't let it divert you.
You know what? You're right. I'm convinced this made the shot. Should we call it? 4.46 jacketed. Good.
Finally.
This feels good, doesn't it?
Murder.
Like a marionette.
You know who he was. A coalition-trained murderer. Armored and armed. He wasn't human. The blunt end beating us to the ground. Moaning with joy. You hounds get so thorough when a company-trained killer dies. I haven't seen you on this coast for 40 years. You know, maybe I should have killed one sooner. Got your attention. Now you stop beating druggies and prostitutes in your basement. Now you come to investigate. Not when they die by the hundreds.
When one person in power is killed, it's a murder. When 100 people are killed, it's just a casualty of war.
This is it. Shot him. Shot him. Say shot him, not killed him.
Shot him?
Oh, the inhumanity. One paramilitary less in Revachol.
You can almost see him squeeze a tear out of his eye. His fist begin to tremble from the
The
anger.
lieutenant raises his right arm to hush. Hush. He does not need to be pushed anymore. The ball is while the lieutenant listens, holding his breath.
I had them in my sights. Both of them. Him and the whore. I was breathing with them, in phase. And I pulled the trigger and flew on the air until I landed in his mouth.
It's a smile.
I didn't think I had a shot like that in me anymore. I did. I saw him kneel there with his mouth full of death, and that stupid look on his face. And his dick still in her. Nothing. I went to sleep. Next morning there were Maybells everywhere. The world was white. Or what's left of it anyway. My last spring here. I knew the fascists would come to avenge their own. And so they did.
Mr. Dross, are you aware you're confessing to murder?
Yes.
Yep. Oh, hey, I leveled up again. That's great. How do I do with it? I have so many levels.
And you were looking at them, the victim and a young woman, having sex, through the scope of your rifle that night, before you shot him?
The old man nods.
Why?
Because that's what they were doing.
The motive. This is where you can coax it out of him.
I don't understand. Do you, detective? I don't understand.
I'm always looking.
Cocks his head to the side, then turns his eye to the city. Another tremor passes the light side, lowering.
Are you always looking through the scope of a rifle? I'm just trying to understand.
A rifle scope.
And if you don't like it?
Click.
Pull the trigger.
Yes. Think of it as a form of critique.
I kind of want to steal that for an RPG at some point. That's a good line.
He will not stop now. These dialectical materialist types never do. You got him going. Connect every little piece now. Wrap this up. Start with when he first saw you. It will give him a chance to run.
3 weeks ago. when the rich hag came in on her galley. Her honor guard came in tow.
Joyce. He means Joyce.
You mean the bonfire?
Wrinkled up whore.
What is it with these whores and petter? Aren't you a communist?
Black sexual morals are a bourgeois ploy. As to pederasty, the party legalized it in '04. My party, not your liberal masters.
I am afraid to look up what that word means. I am genuinely afraid. Absolutely not doing that on stream, but I need to know what the hell that word is. Okay, that's what I thought that meant.
So don't you sermonize me, you racist shithole. It's still bourgeois.
Moving on. The victim arrives in Patrick.
They moved into a deserted apartment above the roundabout. Radio equipment out for all to see. Reactionary radio playing. Sloppy. I've seen their kind during the landing. Those Occidental and messed phalangs weren't conscripts. Boys like us, barely alive. They like to kill while they're on their drugs. After the landing, I could see they've returned now to show their real face. The face they don't dare show their bourgeois voters back on.
I think the only reason that a brand new character being the killer doesn't feel out of nowhere is because although the character is brand new, so much of the story has been building up to Revachol just has not recovered from the damage that was dealt to it after the revolution. So although the character is new, the character of Revachol and the revolution has been around for a while. So the character and the motivation makes sense and is the kind of thing that was... It wasn't that it was set up per se, but all the pieces were in place that it feels like it's reasonable. He's the kind of character you expect that could be in the game that you wouldn't have discovered beforehand. He's the kind of character that would have gone unnoticed, and he's the kind of character who absolutely has the motivation for the actions, given the circumstances. What specifically did you not like about what you saw the night of the murder?
Them. Fucking. I didn't like that.
You were jealous?
Jealousy is a reactionary concept. I didn't like the Reaver enjoying himself. Drugged out, soothed in the arms of a young woman. I wanted him to die so he could not enjoy life anymore.
I understand the frustration, especially given how their revolution was shut down so much, but they do a good job of still making him an unlikable shithead. Not even like it's almost like the murder isn't the worst thing that he does. It's just the whole thing of like, no, I hate everything and everyone, and I don't want people to enjoy life because I no longer enjoy life. Because I am miserable, I want to extend that misery to everyone.
For him to stop reacting to stimuli, to be broken off from the world, cordoned into dark.
And I wanted to see his head explode. That too. She should know better than to hold a child murderer between her thighs. I knew he'd be there for one more second. Writhing. That's all it takes for the bullet to reach his head. Now that I think of it...
This man has seen past her, like you did.
You shut up.
And now he longs to punish her.
You wanted to punish her, so you killed him?
She practically breastfed that man. You wouldn't believe the things she let him do to her.
He shakes his head and stares.
You stare at them too. In your mind, her innocence day still turns to leaf. Airport bag in hand. See you tomorrow, Harry. Her voice rings in the evening air. Burning.
Not like that. Don't think like that.
No one gives a shit what you think. You and your cronies killed 10. There's nothing to hold on to.
Everyone in this fucking town wanted to do things to that woman.
It's not...
The coals of his eyes glisten.
Man needs to feel something else. In this fight...
There have been others?
Yes. Over the years.
No, you left the dried flower
it's not
behind our window?
No.
Why?
I don't really know. I was there one night and she was crying, like a child, in the corner of her room on the floor, like she does sometimes. The day after I killed him.
Brought her Maybells.
Yes. I don't know why.
It's as if something put the thought there to leave the flowers.
Something put the thought in them.
What do you mean?
A brief flash of terror.
I have a feeling from what you said. Do you agree?
Maybe. I told you. I have hope. If you came 10 years
in the silent, one more down.
How long have you been watching her?
Since she came to Martinez. I saw her sneaking in the reeds early in the morning, behind the Fell building. It was dark, still winter. She didn't have a...
Past the Fell building on a...
hiding something in the water. She had a fag after she'd done it. I was up in the ruins there. She couldn't see me, but I could see her.
The one time they don't censor it, because it's
she was nervous,
not the same word.
But not scared.
Still interesting.
Her passport and tickets to Villiers.
In the free state of Seminine.
After she...
Did you keep what was in it?
No. Why would I do that? I didn't need tickets to Villiers. I put them back. If I wanted to...
This implies that he's thought of also a little inconsistency here. He was surprised to hear her name Clausia before.
You saw her name on the
Would he
passport
not have
when I
seen
said her
it
name
on
was
the
Claudia. You
documents?
didn't seem to recognize it.
You didn't say Clausia in there.
What did it say?
It was something. I don't remember. It was dark that morning. I did. She had a face like an archipelago with those birthmarks. I could see who she was, too. A spook. On the run. Revachol's the cloaker of capital now. All the bagmen and arms dealers.
You could tell she was a spook?
She had different color hair on the photo. And glasses. Forged. Some sordid bourgeois affair. I've heard about this kind of thing on the radio.
So you basically just turned yourself into the neighborhood watch, vigilante style. You're as bad as someone sitting in their house looking out in the streets and judging people because they're mad that, oh no, the blacks have moved in, or the Mexicans have moved in, or the neighbors don't mow their lawn enough. You're just that bad, except rather than reporting them to the cops, you shoot them. You're a fucking Karen who's made yourself in charge of the HOA.
He's setting it up for you. The bruises. You can't make that out in a scope.
And you can see her bruises through the scope of a rifle?
You can't see bruises through a scope. It's just a blur.
I better not fail this.
It quickly comes to you.
Bruises on her body. Any chance you've seen them through a hole on a wall?
Oh, yes. Cutting those drugs of hers into little lines with a knife. Masturbating.
Did you make that hole?
With a clip point knife.
Piece of shit.
Good for listening in, too. For hearing the moaning and the snorts.
Ever see if there's a window on our roof?
Like that, too. Yes. Bending like a bow against the glass.
So you've been through the secret road behind the whirling around. Those are your footprints. You just changed your shoes.
I've been through all of Martinez. Every nook and cranny.
that too.
Yes, that too. The things they did in that little room. What she'd do to feel good. Funny the way light works. You turn it on inside, and it gets so dark out, you can't see a man looking in. I learned that in the 20s, when they were still hunting me. I've seen people do some
Those two took the cake. You hear the familiar one more loose.
How did you get in there? The hidden pin.
I can just walk in there now after a good wash. I told you, they think I'm an antisocial. Closing hour is a good time. The kitchen's empty.
You had to open the steel door in the kitchen?
I got that open a long time ago. Some bourgeois game merchant lived there.
That wasn't the key.
I don't know.
He hid them
15
everywhere.
years
He just
ago.
has a different key that...
He left spare keys all
silver,
over.
sure.
And I took one. Then I saw her turn the light on one night in my scope.
Points towards the window.
And he found use for it. A spare key,
not the same
like the one hanging behind the Union box.
One more thing. The flowers, Mr. Tross. The dried flowers that were on the roof.
What about them?
There. He's already admitted to it.
You
Just
leave the dried
ask.
mayballs behind our window?
I did. I shouldn't have. I was there one night, and she was the day after I... Yes?
It's as if something put the thought there.
What do you mean?
A brief flash of terror.
Maybe if you...
In this one more down.
It wasn't about him, it was about
her.
The lieutenant nods at you in acknowledgement.
So in the end, it wasn't even the motive was fascism. Just like Harry, just like the person you killed, just like Titus, it wasn't even about your ideology. You were just mad that a girl you liked was fucking somebody else. You fucking incel. And I hate that word.
That's it.
Where is she? That Clasier. I haven't seen her there for days.
She got away, but she let us here first. She figured out someone was watching from the seafort.
Gone. I knew it. She kept staring into the scope this last week at the island. She'd look at night, crying or smoking on the roof, staring right into me. It doesn't...
Across the water, on a dilapidated jetty in a nameless village, made of grey cinder block houses with Eternite roofs. 2 police officers and 1 special consultant look across a narrow... He's there, doing what exactly, I don't know. Satellite Officer Vic Mayer points at the ruins.
I've never had my
behind
asparagus
that
this
anti-aircraft
high.
something.
Apparently this is a thing
That's
that just
why
happens.
we
I
can't
can
see
just
him.
magically see into the minds of cops.
Special Consultant Heidelstein is optimistic. We'll see the boat when he comes. Let's go get a coffee until then. I know this interesting little place where, as the men go, Patrol Officer Minnow looks back over her shoulder at the crumbling fortification like a rotten tooth rising out. Good luck, Harry, she thinks. You need something good for this.
We could get more. We've got him.
Who knows what? You could get more out of him. Enough. Take him in. Bend his arms
Been
behind
looking
his
at
back.
anything else you haven't
and
liked?
end
A tragic comedy. Druggies, prostitutes, and rentiers.
Doom Commercial District.
A strange little engine seems to fire up in him again. It straightens the familiar put of hatred.
Specifically, the whole city is a charnel house. Stripped clean and draped in neon. But Martinez is because of the racists. Everyone is a racist in Martinez. It's their favorite thing to do in the whole world. Listening to race-themed radio shows. In the ruins, in their lorries. Pumped full of steroids and Radio Revachol 92. Race this, race that. It's all sanctioned by that Social Democratic Union.
I don't get why either.
Yes, the fly larva in his container. He let some nihilistic advertising yuppies erect a statue. Not since the serfs of ancient Pericarnassus has history produced a more inert social class than the Martinez proletariat. The rest of Revachol at least pretends to rebuild. These people still live in ruins. Intense, like animals, like those boom morons on the ice. A pity they didn't drown in that tent of theirs.
You would have shot them too if I hadn't gotten him in the church. That all?
The worst of them is the blood-drenched Sucrion on her yacht, licking her lips. The old whore's gone now. Her gun-toting porcelain men are dead.
Yeah, Joyce
So,
is the worst.
actually,
I'll agree with that.
no.
Not the worst character. That still probably goes to Gary, who's just the most hateable character in the game. Although I'd argue that, having played through everything at this point, Measurehead still remains the most confusing character, because I still don't know what purpose he serves and everything. Again, still confused why he didn't even join the Firefight if he's supposed to be the muscle and then the Hardy Boys are all the muscle. He just seems to exist purely so you can have someone there to be a massive racist who's not white.
The worst is that old cock parading around in his uniform.
Renee is...
throwing
Yeah, I can see why
balls
you
all
hate him.
day. It's not enough that the racists and liberals are dancing on our graves. The old loyalist go every morning he's there, while the parasites he fought to protect are off in Ozon or Quayamoran. That's all the rich really want. Sex with their own children. Throughout history, even the royal bloodline, we did good when we pushed him under the horse car. Until, in the 30s, those disco whores.
The disco whores are too much. Hatred just... There was something about a statue and nihilistic advertising. Ask about that cock on parade, too. Make sure you get everything here.
You mean Renee?
Every fucking morning. For 34 years, royalist ghouls played like it was life itself. Click, clack, across the water each day. And that uniform, like a... I remember him from that one.
There doesn't seem to be a single person under the pine today.
Fat and plump, like a pheasant. Just begging to be popped off. Please, Mr. Trump, not yet. I like to look at him.
Save the treat for later.
He is a juicy bonbon, that one. A real treat for the black day. The black is better. I even hid one bullet, so I'd always have one for him.
Hearing it may destabilize him. You sure you've gotten everything from him?
He's dead.
No.
Yeah.
I waited too long. And now he's dead.
I'm sorry, Mr. Dross. I understand you knew him for a long time.
They're all dead now. Fuck it.
If he really wanted to kill him so bad, he would have done. There must have been 1,000 black days on these.
And I blew them all.
He reminded him of himself. The same hatred. The same. You tried to...
You think I haven't seen people die? It's all I've seen them do. Fuck and die. All the other plans we had. To love. To...
He's not okay. This is just another black day in a row of black days. Something strange is keeping him together, making him an idea, told to him by grown-ups, from radio towers and leaflets, in beautiful print, and then he lost it. So did they all.
Disco whores?
I don't even care about those whores anymore.
Renee must have been quite a loss for him. Maybe you could still get him to talk about things that don't require as much rage, because it's not there anymore.
Something about the statue around
Friselda first. Philip, I don't want to talk about God.
Renee still presses on his mind.
Damn, I did the wrong one first. Now I'm sad. I talked about this.
Glad we talked about what?
His lip curled.
I don't even...
Renee must have been quite a loss for him. Maybe you could still get him to talk about things that don't require...
Glad we talked about what?
Damn, I'm not going through all of that again just to see a bit more dialogue.
What? But you said I would be taken to the...
This terror is the sum of all.
Your Wayfarer rights have been suspended. Information provided to the officers on the scene will be used to... Do you?
But... No, I don't want...
He's sweating.
Your confirmation is not required, sir. Now on to the boat. Not really. We could escort...
But then, who watches him while you're coming back here?
Just him there while I come back.
You come back for me? How about I go and...
What is this farce?
Lillian. You could ask her, maybe.
This is no harmless...
This fucking world.
No, listen. Listen now.
I could come back for you once I take him to the precinct.
No, it would take a whole day on this island. You go and transport the...
This world? What are you talking about? Is this...
The wind is cold. Your skin is crawling suddenly.
Those flowers, I fucking knew it. The one case of Conquest that wasn't tied to anything else. The fucking
A delicate tangle of arms and legs unfolds from the reeds, limb by limb, to then just stand there, moving its scythe-like arms in ghostly silence.
Fucking hell.
It's still there, an unfolding mechanism of reed-like chitin, hovering in
What are you talking about?
Giant stick
There's nothing there.
The stick insect is over 3 meters tall. It looks straight at you with its tiny pinprick eyes and its grotesquely small head. You feel your legs shaking under you and your gun hand move to your holster to grab the gun.
It is, I see it.
Tell me what you see, damn it. I can't make out one small...
I can see it.
4 simple words, thank God.
Yeah, that's
If you
important.
can
I don't
see
see, like, whether he sees it or not,
you're
if
not
Kim
in-
sees it,
that
then
means
yeah.
it's really there, spinning slowly, in absolute silence. Its limbs long.
Be very, very careful.
What is it?
Something is very wrong.
Right there, can you see it?
Nothing. There is nothing. Only the reeds for...
Spectrophasma may be dangerous. Hi, giant bug person.
The creature stands on long stilt-like legs, antennae hanging from its head like a woman's hair, white and curled at the tips. It is no more than 5 steps away from you. The segmented antennae move with apprehension, searching for something. You, reed-like tufts stick out of its joints. As the insect moves its forearms, it produces a faint hiss, like a reel-to-reel machine spinning after the tape breaks.
It is.
You glance over your shoulder. The lieutenant holds. No, the flash will scare the creature off. Warn him now.
We need a photo.
From the corner of your eye, you see a sudden cascade of motion ripple through you.
I won't be one of those fools who didn't take a pic.
He's letting his pride. You see the phasmid turn to him. Its mandible antennae reach.
I don't think the pheromone will do anything.
The spindly mechanism turns itself back to you, its antennae taking their measure of the air. A sudden chirrup fills the air. The walking stick moves its whole body, limbs working independently of each other, like the parts. It moves just an inch closer. Something in its body language has changed, just slightly. Slowly, with your breath held, you take 2 small steps toward the phasmid. The creature lets out a series of ultrasonic clicks that swarm around your head like swallows. Like laughter, a sort of happiness. The tracheal system on the creature's abdomen expands in front of you to take in and expel air. It's smelling you. Hissing and clicking, it extends its mandible-like antennae to greet you. You're right below it now, looking up at the colossal chitin of its white limbs.
Maybe it is real, the pheromone.
About now, the insect's head is crowned with reed-like scales, the shape of seed heads. They rustle as the air moves. The ventricles at its abdomen continue breathing you in. Your sour, greasy semiochemical. The insect stops its stridulation, seeming to observe you. Below its crown of reeds, little pinprick eyes. Suddenly, there is silence. As you do, the invertebrate comes to life. It's praying to you. The reed creature does not stop its stridulations. It towers above you, parting the reeds it emerged from. Tuft-like structures. Perhaps it is preparing to eat its god.
You would say that. Hello, I'm Harry. I don't really know who I am.
No reply. A total ancient silence comes from its mouth, along with what appears to be some kind of foam. The stridulations of its limbs continue all around you.
I wonder... Oh, no, I was going to say, I wonder if it's possible to be here with just Kim, or without Kim, but no. There's no way you can get here without Kim, unless Kim is just dead after you don't save him. Standing your tip doesn't look more closely.
You were right. Little bubbles form on the mouth parts of the creature, on its segmented lower lip. It looks to be foaming, slowly. The faintest smell, like you've never felt.
Careful. It may...
The foam slowly turns a darker shade, like burnt caramel, as the insect moves its mouth parts, masticating. The little bubbles begin to burst, one by letting out that same smell, like summer burning.
Spoke to the hanged man. Knows the Parthenogenesis, nothing. What are you doing?
I exist. Tell me what it's like for you.
Tell you what
Then I will tell you what it's like for me. Yes, holy is the Lord of hosts, and all the earth is filled with his glory. Now, I will tell you what it's like for me. For me, it is a series of half-lit images, a kind of darkness, being intruded upon.
Are you the same voice as Shivers?
Transient, dim, moist.
Intruded by what?
Shapes of plants and animals, and internal sensations. A swarm of sounds, tiny vibrations on the inside of my forearms. All speak of complexities totally beyond my understanding. I am at the end of a narrow funnel, weightless, so light, it only feels like something to be me. In truth, perhaps I'm nothing. I certainly do not have a soul, and if I did, it would never ache. Are you sure? Sometimes, when molting, I regrow a lost limb. One time something went wrong, and a small leg replaced a missing antenna.
Cool.
No, the leg tried to move around independently, making it hard to walk. Yes. Thankfully someone ate it. The next time I molded, I grew an antenna again.
That's convenient. I'm a detective.
So am I. I was born to detect sucrose rewards and semiochemicals. What were you born to detect?
Kill it.
He's in a bad state. Deteriorating fast now. He thinks I am beneficial to him, but I am not. I only quicken his deed very slowly, and only because he won't go away. It is meant to keep them from noticing me, to interfere with the pictures in their heads. But he has looked at me for too long, and I am destroying him. No, you are awake. I am real. Light is forming me.
Where does this come
This is
from?
real. Not even the birds know that. Not even the water lily.
And all we can do is beat our fist against it day after day with no
You can
input.
also eat it. If it's a leaf, you can put it in your mouth. Yum yum. Or read.
Wait, so
Look like a reed and you eat reeds?
Yes, they don't mind.
Accidentally eating the reeds bastard?
Yes. I once cloned myself and ate the little ones. It was winter, and I woke up at the wrong time. It was an accident.
Exactly are you?
I am an unknown species of the order Phantasmadia, endemic to the Insulandian Insula. For the last 350 years, I have hidden in plain sight, masquerading as the reeds, molding, cloning myself, unfolding at night to play with trash bins and boys. I went unnoticed by the first settlers and the land surveyors of the suzerain. Also, by the soldiers of the revolution and the officials of the occupation. Even the Seminese islanders who came here first, but did not stay, have not seen me. I have stayed hidden through 4 forms of government and 2 scientific revolutions, until I was accidentally discovered by a detective of the citizen militia in Revachol, district of Martinez.
Wow, this thing is informed.
March 51.
That's insane.
No, you are. The moral of our encounter is, I am
Wow.
a Canadian life form, while it is you who are a total extreme madness. A volatile simian nerve system ominously new to the planet. The Pale too came with you. No one remembers it before you. The Nidarians do not. The radially symmetrics do not. There is an almost unanimous agreement between the birds and the plants that you are going to destroy us all.
Pale's human?
It is a nervous shadow cast into the world by you, eating away at reality. A great, unnatural territory. Its advent coincides with the arrival of the human mind.
I don't know that kind
You're
of
a violent and irrepressible miracle. The vacuum of cosmos and the stars burning in it are afraid of you. Give me enough time, you will wipe us all out and replace us with... We suspect it will be something like the oxygen holocaust that wiped out anaerobic life 2.6 billion years ago, when organisms first started breathing. Only much worse.
instead of air, you exhale thoughts. There are no trees that eat thoughts.
Everything your eyes touch goes back there, behind the nose mirror. What if you blink? Are we still here? Please don't blink. What if he misplaces us all one day, or just forget?
Have I always thought this
No,
way?
you're only thinking it now. This is a revelation.
It's the glow we've been waiting for since we went to the hotel
So,
room.
it is already happening. One day, no, the Pale too came with you. You're a violet. Voices.
Instead of air, you
Everything your eyes touch goes back there,
I forgot the whole
behind the
last
nose
one.
mirror.
I would extra
What
credit
if
them
you
not to
blink?
blink. Don't worry.
Please be. Or one day, one of you will close your eyes and sigh.
Am I having a
And
violent
open them to
epileptic
see.
seizure?
It doesn't look like that, no.
What does it look like?
You're just staring at it.
I'm having a vision by the final bit of mankind.
Okay. Is it somehow related to the case?
Sort of.
I think we should take the picture, and then you should back away from the unstudied species.
Say goodbye now. I have no more thoughts.
No, there is one more.
All the creatures I've met, you are the kindest.
Thank you. I also have one more thing to say to you. That woman, turn from the ruin. Turn and go forward. Do it for the working class.
What woman?
You cannot lie to me. Behind you, he smells of fires. So awfully far you were prepared to go in her presence. And it. She was middle class. It doesn't take a 3-meter stick insect to tell you that.
Okay.
There is no change in the insect's motion while it's being aimed by the camera.
In 3. If it moves, you jump back. I'll shoot. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
The shrill flash of the camera cuts the air like the blade of a sword. The phasmid freezes in its bright light. Head turned toward the lieutenant, hypnotized by the flash. It stands frozen before you.
Glad we didn't waste the film. Unfortunately, I do not dare make that the background for my computer, or one of them, because it's going to eventually come up if I do that, and I don't want to spoil the game for anybody who hasn't seen it. But that's a beautiful picture. That is art. Just fucking art. Show flash in the camera, cuts the air like a blade of a sword. Freeze broad light head towards the lieutenant. Lieutenant's eyes stands.
I got it.
You hear the lieutenant whisper as the creature's shape develops into a photo paper in his hand. Polychrome goes to white streaks against the rings, and you, a shadow.
Immortalized for all time.
Carefully cut its precise light form.
The limb before you is incredibly light, like eggshell. It's much lighter than a reed. You feel a soft push could tip the creature over. It's warning. A sudden shiver passes the limb. Looks like the creature is awakening. Some sort of countdown process is happening. That's all you have time to think. Don't say it. Are you sure? This may be the only The arthropod towers up. The antennae hang from a great height. With your hand shaking, you barely touch the tip of the left whisker. On contact, the kiting curls into a spiral. The sensation is electrifying. It is surprisingly delicate, the curly end of the whisker.
Be careful, detective. It's moving.
You were right. It glistens with some kind of moisture. The creature in front of you stays frozen. It tastes like sugar, very faint. The anthrop odorless. Mostly another shudder pulses through the creature's limbs. It jolts back to life, like a record continuing where it left off, in a swaying, praying motion. No reply. A total ancient silence. Come, you were right. Little, the faintest smell.
Careful.
The foam letting out that same smell, like summer burning. As you're turning away, the phasmid mirrors your movements, stepping on the water, the long limbs carrying its feather weight without breaking its surface. Just like that, it's gone, skating away across the sea's calm mirror like a skipping stone, leaving nothing but circles on the water, and something under it. In the place it stood, bobbing there, among the reeds.
It's gone. Documents. It's the one who took them, isn't it? Can I walk on water?
Apparently, yes. Like a water strider. Only... I've never seen anything like that in my life.
What's that in the
Looks
reeds?
like a nest of some sort.
What now?
What's it in the ash?
In some kind of strange...
Our suspect is not looking.
I just passport. Fair weather helmet. And the rifle scope. It just had everything. Fucking rifle scope. Check on the auto damage from his time in the Phasma's dowry. And clothes, new helmet. God, those look weird. -1 suggestion, +1 half-life. But I could have 3 pieces of armor. And if I had the boots, I could have the full set, which I'm sure is an achievement. Oh well. Well, travel abuses stamped with a purple orange. Found the Phasma's nest. Go for more
This
details.
passport, issued by the Sovereign Republic of Oranje, is issued to a black-haired woman called Katarzyna Alazie.
Classia's hidden documents. From the MT.
It's Clausia, with short black hair and an old photo. Before life came and did.
Maybe our man, Mr. Dross, took it from Classia's, or whatever her name was. Hiding place, or...
Doesn't look like sense to do so, so with the boil that spindly legs.
Like a magpie? What a coincidence.
By now, the lieutenant...
I can see how the helmet could wash up on the island. And the scope. Maybe Mr. Dross lost it. But to seek this out would be very unusual behavior for an arthropod.
Would it? Maybe it was simply curious. A curious octopus would do something similar. Or even a cuttlefish.
Oh, so it's curious, like
An octopus belongs to a very different class. It's not even an insect, it's a mollusk. But yes, I see your point. She said it would be for Anouk Meyer-Smith.
Katarzyna Alazia was supposed to be her real name. Where Clausia comes from. Remember?
Yep.
God damn it.
Yep.
I told you she kept lying to you. She's probably lying to someone else right now. In another city.
Supposed to be her name.
Yes, somehow she managed to lie to us. One more time. In a way,
What's her real
I
name?
don't know. But it's not Katarzyna Alazie, or Clausia, or Anouk Meyer-Smith. We didn't even scratch the surface. Perhaps it's better that we didn't arrest her. Who knows what hell she'd be raising in my district.
I love how part of the Phasma quest is check up on the deserter.
What is it? What do you
see?
Mr. Dross?
The man does not respond. He keeps staring, black eyes glazed over and bulging from their sockets. His gap-toothed with fear, like an addict of some terrible substance.
There's your hand in front of his eye.
A light shiver passes him, followed by nothing. His hands up.
He's going into some kind of psychomotor immobility. The good news is, this solves our transportation problem, doesn't it, Mr. Dross?
The trembling man.
Between this and the broken tire he's used for a boat, I think it's safe to leave him here, while we go and get help. It will need to be medical first. Old age and shock. Yes, the arrest and the appeal.
There's much. Quite a few things about that health check you did on him make sense now.
He was energetic and articulate. After all these years alone, with little hygiene, it does not seem to be animated now it's left. Honestly, I'm ready to believe anything at this point. Maybe it is. I mean, why not? It's 3 meters tall. That could be part of the shock. But you're right, something...
No response.
Maybe that's how it's taken up.
Then how did we see it? Oh, you mean, whatever does this, does it over time? Teenagers, kids, drunks, sightings are brief, and hence not credible. But anyone who spends a long time with it...
Gets there.
Mr. Dross. The doctors will have to look at this. I hope your station has better medical personnel than 57.
Could be something hormonal.
This is...
relationship.
You mean pheromonal?
Seems a little off for a man his age. Randy.
The scope, knowing of her bruises, his disposition toward Miss Orania. I see what you mean.
I talked to the Phantoms.
You should be more careful, detective. Are you sure it wasn't having an effect on you?
He's trying to remain unseen. Degradation's a side
A
effect.
valid hunch. Long-term exposure to something like that could be neurodegenerative. Also, please be careful when approaching unknown species in the future, detective.
It's been a long time. Who knows how much of it is?
He did seem distressed when it finally came to arresting him. Like he didn't want to leave this place, and the insect. I have absolutely forgotten to take notes. I hope I remember all of this. This will be one hell of a report. Thank God we have the...
No one would believe you without it.
How's the things in the Phasmins
He
now, Mr.
stares
Cross?
into the reeds.
Oh.
Nothing.
If Kuno kicked it into the sea, as he said he did, the ebb would put it back here. This makes sense. Mr. Dross could have picked it up.
No reaction. This is an old man, at last. No longer at...
Did you take this passport?
The spirit.
He hears us. The spirit?
No reply.
Try something else? We got him back for a moment.
I lost.
He turns his eyes to the reeds again, as he's done so many times. Beige and...
He lost the scope. Then it somehow made its way over there. With the help of a magpie phasmid.
Consider not observed the lens sparkling.
This sight is a T9, Mr. Dross. Was it attached to the rifle?
Silence. You've gotten all you will out. The plastic cape flaps around his face in a gust of wind. His back is slouched, and his mouth, the blacks of his eyes are receding.
We should think about getting back to the mainland. To get help. He'll be safe here. If we don't take...
Just so something's at 10. If anything's at a 10, it should be the status stuff. Can I sleep again? Oh, hang on. What's this? What's that? +2 empathy, -1 compassion. Right when you need composure.
The greasy old spring...
Maybe it's better to get back to the...
Yeah, fair. Oh, to return to the moment. Almost done. We've solved most of the mysteries.
ICM? This feels familiar somehow.
Yeah, what's the
Insul
ICM?
Indian Citizens Militia. It's the official name of the Communards Army. The Black...
Sounds an awful lot like...
It does.
Yes.
The RCM may descend from the ICM.
May?
It's impossible to say. It was chaos after the war. The name was good for getting people to join us. Revachol West was mostly workers and...
Nice political thoughts rush through. It's going to be hard to say them. Carrying around all that weight on a busted crutch is making you pant.
What I'm hearing is we descend from the glorious revolution.
There were all sorts of groups and groupuscules back then. It doesn't really matter.
White Star?
No. And...
With its horns in the sky, the symbol of the commune.
The spec stars too?
No, that's the...
A DeLorean-era symbol of insect.
After 44 years, one of these barrels was still leaking fuel, as you saw. The city is full...
That plus am I leveling up? I'm just wondering, like, do I just spend all my remaining level of points with Anthem? The only stat that never went up, endurance. Just in case. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 37, 38, 39, 42, 44, 47, 48, 49, 51, 52, 35, 57, 59. 59 level ups. And 12 thoughts, of which I had to unlock 11. And then I erased the original one, so that's 2 more. So that's 70 total level up points I had, or skill points I had. 71, including the one I never spent. And to think that I found the first one, I'm like, I don't know how many of these I'm gonna have. And I had 71. Don't get me wrong. I definitely had some of the most overpowered skills in the game.
On the waves by the dock.
Like, those 2 skills, the ones that gave me the plus 10 experience, those alone probably paid for like 10 level ups between the 2 of them. The communist one as well gave me an additional at least 2 or 3 level ups. That one also definitely paid for itself. Even though it's -1 calculus and authority, I'm sure it still paid for itself.
We are done here.
The skiff rocks gently under your weight as you get in. The ride back is uneventful, but for the sound of conversation on the water, there is someone inland. 2 men and a woman stand on the concrete square of a nameless village. Looking at you reach the jetty and climb out of the skiff.
Are you finally gonna tell me who the hell you are? Is he pretending that you don't know the entire time? That's it. You know what you all deserve.
Look what the tide brought him.
I should tell you, doesn't he tell us
I want to call you a teapot, but I'm honestly kind of impressed. No idea where you got all that gear, but there's no doubt in my mind that some bad people are looking. Also, you look like a fucking idiot.
Whatever this is, it is completely unimportant compared to... This is the man with sunglasses from the Whirling
You're the
Rats.
man with the sunglasses.
That's right. And you're some kind of murder machine.
Yammer? No one else is bothered by it.
They don't seem bothered by it. That's
Yeah,
because you're
I'm
a
a
cop in an
cop in a
exoskeleton.
goddamn exoskeleton.
Actually, are you? Are you still a cop? Thus,
Vic, calm down.
Yeah, but this is
we're not forgetting about anything. Look at you.
Who the fuck are you?
Hello, I'm Trent Heilerster. I believe we've met on several occasions.
I think we have. Where the hell have I met you? Looking at you, I'm pretty sure I don't like you. Ah! Never mind, you're that person. You're the dad of the dude. Special Consultant TH. He's the host of the Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center. He spends martial arts training.
I'm your goddamn partner, Jean-Vic Kemar, and this is your special task force. Or what's left of it. Special Consultant Trond Heidelstam, Battle Officer Judith Minot.
Hi.
We've come to scrape what's left of you up.
Lieutenant Kim Kisuragi, Precinct 57. We've just come from the island, where our investigation led us.
The scene is making even him feel as though he has to.
We might need your help with something later.
As if he recalled that he...
But this is clearly a departmental matter, so I'm going to leave you to discuss it among yourselves.
Okay, we got him back. Let's destroy them.
It's good to meet you, Lieutenant Kitsuhagi.
letting the lieutenant know he shouldn't feel embarrassed over the shitstorm that's
What's
about
all
to
this
befall.
about?
Ari, we want to help you. Trant, I believe.
This is the horse-faced woman. I don't know why you named her that. But it was beyond admitting.
I don't quite know what I'm doing here. I was asked to participate as an expert. I think my background is in something else entirely. I engage.
No, Trant, it's too late. You're part of this shit now. What have you got?
What does he have to say for shit, kid? What an interesting one.
You.
Despite all that you've done, the deserter, the Phasmin.
No, I'm gonna piss him off.
No, because of all that you've done.
You're the man who was saying this out. You're not even blind.
Guilty as charged. I heard you'd lost your mind and your memory. And it was. Good work, Harry. You're insane.
He was too sarcastic for you to realize who he was.
Maybe if you're so sarcastic, I wouldn't realize that.
I'm clinically depressed, Harry. Sorry if I wasn't in the mood to batter you up after you told us to fuck off.
I expected something was off.
Or did you literally not?
Absolutely no idea. 100 years, judging by the familiarity you feel toward him. 2 years minimum? Or maybe a short. He's right. Don't start guessing.
The cafeteria manager you fucked over told us where you went.
See?
Strange. He didn't mention that. In fact, the establishment didn't look saved at all. There was a giant. I knew it. Didn't I tell you, Trant?
The line is from Lou Giatun's Mirova 82, isn't it? About girl-child communism, the titular returning character to ghost the apparition of... Good choice, Harry.
Thank you.
He is correct. It was the Seraïs poet.
Don't encourage him, Trant.
Okay.
Sorry I didn't recognize you before.
It's okay. I didn't come here to gloat or to fool you. Neither did he, actually.
Lies.
We're just...
That's right. Worried. I'm always worried about you. Every time you don't show up to work, or when you do but stink, you're a worry fest. She's worried about you.
He's got a very, very solid case there. Actually, I've been trying to find a good one. Yes, you often sound like a brutal idiot.
No shit. I have every single voice possible in my head yelling at me. So Trent Hiddleston turns out to be special consultant Trent Hiddleston?
Yes, I'm Trent Hiddleston. I never said I wasn't Trent Hiddleston.
Oh, was with the kid then?
Mikhail? Mikhail is my son.
Interesting history.
No, I was just interested in the felt.
Him being there with his son, it was not a coincidence.
So what are you
It's
special
difficult to see,
consulting here?
but
What indeed? I was asked to share my take on some of the more obscure theories developed in Königstein in the 30s, like partial psychotraumatic amnesia, group personality.
He's here to see if you're insane. He's smart. Let's move on.
Duped again, no one's gonna say they are.
Hey, here's a brilliant idea. Don't be a morbid drunk and you won't be duped so easily.
Gardener, scab leader, this. Tell me at least you were who you said you were.
Yes, I'm still a kinky.
Still caught up in this crossfire, too.
Task Force?
Yeah, Major Crimes Unit, under Lieutenant Dubois and
Who else is
Vicomar.
in this?
Refresh your memory? It's a goddamn Major Crimes Unit. There's...
I'm technically just a civilian.
Oh, fuck you. You're part of this shit show.
Yeah, that guy.
Oh, that's an interesting story, actually. Guillaume Bevy is a police reporter who joined our team. He was... Other people have left too. Good, smart people. People we won't get back. Only me and this really patient patrol officer are still here. And Tron, because I'm forcing him to stay.
So I'm very competent, but also the worst.
Is this Guillaume Bevy blonde and partial to sunglasses?
Blonde with personal
See?
humor.
There. He's getting it. I was impersonating him. Look at me, I'm G. Bevy. It was going to be funny, but then you really did have brain damage. So not so much anymore.
He sincerely thought it was going to be amusing. For
Yeah,
both of you.
fair. So what do you guys do?
It's a Major Crimes Unit. We clear the desk of cases so Precinct 41 doesn't look like the worst station in town.
They're your posse, or what remains of it. Handpicked.
The 41st isn't...
Yeah, it's yours. Have you been on this? There was a mercenary tribunal.
God damn it, Harry.
Here's the way across, I'm looking down.
You told us to fuck off. You said we're cramping your style. Your detective god. Fuck everything. All we burn. Detect or die.
So you let me face a strong drink killers and then teach me a
It
lesson?
wasn't like that.
Fuck you, Harry. We didn't know there was gonna be a tribunal, did we?
You didn't you detective die then?
Oh, you think it was cool you saying that? Aesthetic somehow? You were crying. None of us wanted to see the abyss. So we fucked off.
None of this
Like
is ringing
the
bells.
bells aren't ringing because you have brain damage. Trant, this is where you come in. How bad is it?
Well, he doesn't have visible tremors, he talks without slurring, he can drive a boat, he's standing, reasoning. All good signs, but complete retrograde amnesia, episodic and semantic.
Meaning, you forgot both who you are and the definitions of money, Isola, Pell, and so on.
As displayed in a station call, our interactions with him, and I don't want to be a snitch, but also mine with him before when Harry did not seem to know who I was. It's all very interesting.
Interesting?
Yes, interesting. I have my theories, but I would like to hear Harry's thoughts first. Harry, what do you think happened to you? Neurologically, psychologically, and why not
None of something to do with
socioeconomically?
an anomaly in the church, a 2mm hole in the wall.
Corresponding to the 20-centimeter hole in your brain. Sure.
Precisely, Satellite Officer Vic Mayer. It's Martinez.
The other man who lost his memory. Crabman.
Crabman is an unfortunate choice of words, but I was there. The church on the coast shook from an audio-spatial anomaly. It may have been anthroponetic, or either way, I have put this into my report. You should read it. I do not, however, think it has anything to do with...
Thank you, Lieutenant Kitsuragi. Just to clarify, I do not think Isolari anthroponetics are a hoax. Pale produces global phenomena. It's proven. However, what has not been proven is total memory loss after drinking.
But Detective Vigmare, he has blanked out before.
I have?
Yes, a couple of times. After some of the more serious benders. One was after the two drunks case. The other when we looked...
So you don't remember not remembering.
Of that.
The two cases in your ledger. The unsolvable case and the Next World mural. Those cases were...
Interesting. So at first he dipped his toes into it, prepared. That's where he would have gotten the idea, yes. Practice. And then he used alcohol to get there, so to speak.
What do you mean?
Well, here's my theory. What if this is an absolutely normal reaction to the world we're living in? What if this is not a significant anomaly at all? Something to be explained, approached as a defect. Look at the sensory input here. Look at the ruins, the neon. Listen to the radio, the multitudes, the people. Live here for 40 years. As a police detective, he's like a magnetic reader on the world tape.
Basically, it's fucking PTSD
Harry's
that caused
been
the
pushed
amnesia. It's
flat
not just
against
the alcohol.
Totally.
He also has massive post-traumatic stress disorder.
Hardwired to the free market. He just needed for its end.
Okay, Trent, thank you. That's absolutely meaningless. I'm glad we brought you. Will he or will he not be able to work in the major crimes unit? Is he a cretin now? I want to know that.
He's not a cretin, and he is able to do work. If not in his previous leadership role, then as a line detective.
Leadership. Now.
No one even mentioned that. I misphrased my question. It should have been, is he able to put his clothes on and use the body? Or do we need to get him on the disability bench? Now nothing. Now we're just going to stand here.
Just stand there?
Yeah. Just stand there.
Really?
No. Now we discuss that. What the fuck did you do to a motor carriage? Why is it there, Harry?
Driven piano while I was drunk.
Ah, so refreshing. He just admits it. Thank you for your honesty. Thank you for destroying 45,000 real of police property that's coming out of everyone's space.
I got 200.
It doesn't matter. Your badge, Harry. Show me your badge.
Got my badge right here.
In a rush to demonstrate your badge, your eager fingers can't sustain a grip on the smooth plastic.
Nope.
You juggle the badge for a second, unsuccessfully, and it lands. Ouch! You strained your elbow.
He found it. He found it, Jean. It's his badge.
And your gun?
As if having your badge, and what is it with all these material objects?
He has it. And he didn't drop it. You're drunk like a bum, Harry. Put that thing away before you kill someone.
I quit drinking forever. It's only me in this boring hellhole now.
I don't buy it.
He's wounded. It's been a long week, and he's handled an actual corpse.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a week. I'm sorry, I smell bad.
A bit of a week? You're drunk, and you let a suspect escape. A certain...
We've read the reports, Sari. Lieutenant Kitsuhagi's. We know.
Not taking her is the right thing to do. She gave us a vital clue that led us to this island. It's an active nurse.
Oh, well. If you let her go. I'm not even gonna get in all the fact that you're Everclear's little peony now. Doing I don't know what for him. That's small compared to the 7 people who were gunned down. The streets are literally red with blood, Harry. It was...
He did everything he could. We did everything we could. The company hired and vetted mercenaries. Lieutenant Dubois.
Here comes the cavalry.
He did so at considerable risk to his own life. He was shot, not once, but twice. We stopped an execution, not a negotiation. The loss of life was minimal compared to what it could have been.
Massacre, we got wiped. Where the hell were you?
Don't make this harder for you.
Thank you for the input, Lieutenant Kitsuragi. I didn't mean to suggest you didn't handle...
He thinks of apology.
You've spent the week with him.
The case?
On Lieutenant Geoffrey Dubois.
Well, the drinking, the gun losing, also losing the badge. That's all true. Although he has not been drinking on the job this week.
See?
1 week.
Then there's the self-flagellation issue.
Now it's time for them to beat me.
He likes to apologize, profusely, making it sound like he's guilty of at least first-degree murder. It's worrying, especially considering his political views. Detective Dubois is, as you may know, a Mazovian socio-economist. He's even gotten involved in a highly theoretical underground reading group, which, again, for police officers.
You should yell something.
I'm a policeman of the state to
The
come.
RCM consists of policemen of the state that is, so a little discrepancy there. And then there's the motor carriage in the sea, something I was not present for. But despite all this, he is a great detective.
I mentioned that if
the
Kim
best
wasn't here,
I've
this
seen.
would be going so much worse.
He can talk human beings into telling him everything, and he doesn't stop. In all the time I've spent with him, he has not once stopped pursuing leads, however far-fetched and tangential. He is tireless, madly driven. Well, except that one time when he stopped to sing karaoke, which, by the way, I have to disagree with you, Mr. Vickman.
I remember you
was a
hated it.
valiant effort.
Okay, he did something.
Other than that one time, he has tirelessly worked on the case, and he solved it. We have a confession, a murder weapon, and the perpetrator, locked on the island right now, awaiting transportation. He apprehended a straggler who stayed hidden for 50 years, ever since the revolution, who's probably committed other murders over those years. Oh, and he also
A new species?
a colossal stick insect. It was on the island, camouflaged as the reeds. It unfolded from the reeds. I think we may be dealing with the insult.
He takes out the photo of the phasmid and shows it to the officers across the yard. The wind blows, flapping the glossy rectangle. You hear gasps, but
As you can see, it's about 3 meters tall. In fact, we think it may be the largest land invertebrate ever
So as you can see,
discovered.
I'm a pretty okay detective and an absolutely giant communist.
Fucking hell. Is this somehow connected to the case?
Detective?
I believe the pheromone it emits may be responsible for the killer's mental degradation.
The old man was not aware of the phasmid's presence. Exhibiting a strange, atypical dementia, he fell into a stupor after its appearance. He became near catatonic.
So it is connected.
John not
I
happy.
must say, this is absolutely extraordinary. I don't even have words for it.
Yes. It really does make it hard to fire the drunk.
Your tired eyes found it fun as
this is a very, very sad man who has just seen something that's made him forget. Now you make your case. Now is the time. Now or never.
Started a nightclub and a drug lab in the church.
Actually, you didn't.
What do you mean?
I told them a police raid will sweep the church in 2 days. Which, by the way, it will.
Why?
Because I'm a police...
Wait.
No, he just let some youth set up a club in the church. They thought they could produce in there. They won't.
He's really softening it up there.
Lilianovich. A revolutionary matronym.
Huh?
The custom started in Grad, where they have patronyms. Krasovich, Lasovich, etc. The revolutionaries saw this as a chauvinist atavism, so they used matronyms, derived from the mothers. This man's mother was Lilian. His Lilian's son, Lilianovich. The custom was overturned.
So, it is what a
Thank you, Trot. Thank you for that.
Of course, excuse me.
He wasn't quite sure about the straggler before he heard this detail. It must have convinced him.
Kill the mercenaries and actors.
Jealousy. I thought this Liliana.
A strange psychosexual fixation, aggravated possibly by proximity to the phasmid and its chemicals. He himself gave a political reason, said he had killed an enemy combatant. Also, we have ballistics from the gun, matching the bullet found in the dead mercenary's head, and 2 officers on the scene that Mr. Dross confessed to.
It's a clean win.
Oh, it's way more.
It's more as a perfect folding mechanism.
Perfect folding mechanism. Get over yourself, Harry. I can.
God damn it. Doesn't it ever leave? It is there. Like in your bones or something. It will pass in time.
It's a dead man on the boardwalk, missing person.
Yes, yes. Fallen through.
The body was transported to Precinct 41, our morgue. I had Tilbrook and Mullins take care of funeral.
You're not the only cop in the world.
Still, good.
It's still a point for you. No denying.
I don't know what a Doom commercial area is.
Commercial area where I've been.
Why? That's.
There was a possible witness in there, and it was close to the crime scene.
Of course.
Dodged the bullet there. For a moment, it seemed like you were just wasting time.
Yeah, not gonna say that. What do you say? Want to take this hot shit back?
I don't want to, but you discovered a new species and solved the murder. So I have to. Jude.
Anything that ends the trial is okay with me.
You haven't been drinking, she thinks. So, maybe this time.
Agreed. The public relations potential of this is too vast.
Okay. We have vehicles in the square, and the perpetrator needs to be taken into custody.
Now you will finally get to know who you are.
Wait, a few questions before I go. By the way,
The man looks westward, jingling his car keys in his
am
Who are you? Well, obviously you're not a gym teacher anymore.
Before you were a cop, you were a gym teacher in Coron. It's getting really cold outside.
Harry, it explains everything. The running around, the jumping, the bicep girth, your inexplicable facial hair.
Collection of phones for
The fact that you don't seem to know what homosexuality is, and your moves on the church floor, which honestly were just jump aerobic.
Also, this guy. Just everything about this guy.
In your 20s or late 20s, you've really let yourself go since then.
Which is why I have a 1 physical. And Goran was
Yes, you
there.
told Jim in Corn.
The smell of Kuro is just east of Jamrock. It was
high school. Harry, your goings on with Kuno, Andre, Acel, the whole thing on the ice.
His smirk suggests barely concerned.
The regular. You found some chick. She inspired you to fight the big fight. Be more.
You, every morning, walking from Voyager Road to teach gym. She, leaving for the academy with her spring coat on. The air.
I knew it. I knew no normal human being can run like that. He's an honest-to-God gym teacher.
Why am I like
It's not a mystery. Some chick fucked you over. Also, you were drunk.
You really went with it too. Really?
Who?
Dora something. Dora Ingerlund. Yeah, you mentioned.
Not Dora Dubois.
So we weren't even
No
married?
one is married anymore. This is Revachol.
When was this?
God, I don't know. 6 years.
6 years and you haven't gotten over it. What the hell is wrong with you?
6
Yeah.
years?
Or 7. You're not doing too good there. It's an old man thing. 2 old years equals 1 normal year. That and
Who was she?
incredibly bangable.
I mean, what did she do?
She was incredibly fuckable. A beautiful bourgeois woman.
Snow welcome. Heartbreak, pain.
Well, I've only seen a picture, but it's obvious you formed a real
Look, the sun.
I think she taught in the Académie des Arts. My point is, you need to see a psychiatrist about this shit. not a psychologist.
In other words, he's heard it.
No. You're too unstable to work for my boss.
I assure you.
He would immediately. I told you it's not that bad.
What kind of station is 41?
Us? With the bloody murder station, haven't you heard?
Yeah,
That's not true. Jamrock is too big for one
Thank you, Lieutenant. You're being kind. It is an understaffed station.
Get back to it. We left Torsen and McLean to run the Sea Wing. It's not
Yeah.
Mac the Torso Torsen and...
They are damn iconic though. Torsen and...
Yeah, not like us. God. There are 4 wings, Harry. A, B.
There's also a lot of outside.
He's anything but a loser. Although he would like to be seen as one.
Ptolemy Price?
He's one of the most highly regarded men in the...
Somewhere under the curved roof of a former silk factory, shaped like a ladybird with 2 chimneys. Police, they speak of change, the city, the tension on the streets. They speak of the events of April.
So he remembers that. Yes.
Shooting up churches never is. I was out of town.
Our enemies were hiding in a church, to the best of our information.
He means it. Your clearance will not go up while you're within earshot of the Union headquarters.
Okay, it's not the bloody murder station. It's an old converted silk mill.
Jamrock is the largest ghetto in Revachol. Faubourg, technically, but it's...
The press will blow over. Jamrock is lucky to have you, and it's often considered...
Thank you again, Lieutenant.
I need to tell
Who is...
She lives at 1113 Tabernacle Road in Jamrock.
Tabernacle? It's on the way over.
Fine.
She and her husband were... They should know as soon as...
She is going to be over the moon.
Oh, we get to see them. What are you going to do now?
Well, first I will go back to my station and write the most detailed report anyone has ever seen. It will have to be good to cover all these. Then I will have a serious talk with my captain.
About what?
Detective, we just stopped a small-scale war. Something is happening to Revachol.
Tells of his colors around the cold spring light reflected in Windsor.
I don't know what yet, but it's going to be a hard spring for the RCM. We need to get ready. Talk to Captain Price? I'd rather not ruffle the feathers of work with Price? I'm flattered, but I don't know if I...
Would fit him. And crazy enough. Can take the stress. He doesn't. This truly came as a surprise to him. Not a bad one. But he's at a loss.
Flattered? You're Lieutenant Kitsuragi. We would be flattered if you even concede.
I would have to tie things up in GRIH first. But, I mean, whatever is coming, Jamrock will be more central to it than the harbor.
You can help share pay for the car I broke.
And we also have a huge caseload, Lieutenant. Piles that we need to get back to. Mountains.
I do like the sound of that.
Recruit detective. Yay!
He's really considering it.
I'm ready.
Good.
That's all my quests over. I've got 2 level ups left. Let's use them quickly before we end it all. I've never upgraded pain threshold. Let's upgrade pain threshold once, just to upgrade it once, and then, because I'm pretty sure there are no white checks left, I think it's safe to upgrade one other thing. Let's do this. Good stat that served me well.
Fuck it, let's go. Trump brought his motor carriage. It's a 20-minute drive.
Under the evening sky, the great district turns on its lights. A chessboard of wooden houses, 80,000 living souls inside. Fire traps as far as the eye can see, from Main Street to Precinct 41 atop the motorway, to Boogie Street forking into the dark horizon. You close your eyes and hear the dogs bark. A lone woman sits by a factory window, dreaming of meteorite strikes. On Rue de Saint-Jérôme, a square bullet slides into a square-shaped chamber. In Old South, a man without eyelids smiles. Spring has come. It's time. Torsen? Yes. McLean? Yes. Heidelstein? No. Vicmere? Yes. Dubois? Of course. Really? Nick Gottlieb looks up from the list. I hear he's unstable. You say that like it's a bad thing. Captain Ptolemy Price gestures with a ballpoint pen. It's dim in his office, and the curtains are drawn. Harry's our man. He'll pull through. When he does, he'll side with the people. Understood. Gottlieb returns to the list. Minnow? Of course.
Wonderful. Then can we please just go back to Jamrock now?
Yes, his car, which he's going to have a hell of a time getting back over with the bridge still out. Yeah, I look like an idiot. It's great. I appreciate that I ended the game looking like that. I think that's fitting. That I look like a fucking dumbass. In the best way. In a world where the war was so bad that technology failed to progress for an extra 20, 30 years. Well then. Excellent. Excellent game. I can see why it was so many people's game of the year. I can see why it was such an award-winning game. That was excellent. I had quibbles. There were occasional dialogue options that were kind of all over the place. There were one or two side quests that were a little confusing, and that inventory system was the worst. That inventory system was awful. But it's an adventure game where you're a cop, where you get into one firefight ever, where you're in more danger of dying to your own stupidity than you are of actually getting shot by anyone. The characters were excellent, very well-rounded. Even the ones I hated were excellent characters, and I wish I could see more of them. And it sucks we probably never will. Almost everything, like the way the gameplay system was handled was really good. It was definitely breakable, and I accidentally broke it. I wasn't trying to, but I did. It's fine, but it worked out really well. It's really well balanced, even with the minor bugs every now and then. Just the characters. God, the characters and the dialogue and the way you are able to be like, you feel like very smart. Even though it's the kind of story where you can't really tell where the mystery is going because you have to investigate all the way. It's not like a book where it's like you set everything up. It's like you can tell where the answer is from the start. Again, the main antagonist came kind of out of nowhere at the end, but in a way that it was set up enough that it didn't feel unsatisfying. This was a smart game, but it wasn't a pretentious game, I would say. Voice acting by one person who played... Oh, the limbic system and the returning brain with the same person, the spinal cord, and the deserter, and Idiot Doom Spinal and Abigail. Everclear, I wish I could read all these. One person was Kuno and Jean. Calmi Manana. Trailer narration, Ruby the Instigator, Leia. That person who had his own personality, Nightmare, the Measurehead's Babe. Crypto Fascist had his own actor, Suna did, the lorry driver did. I love how they're actual names. Claude had her own Measurehead, Cafeteria, Cindy the Skull, the Cryptozoologist, Renee, Gaston, Washerwoman, so many characters. Scab Leader, Rosemary were the same person, that's funny. Estelle, Placence, Lil Lily, and additional voiceovers by Peter Curtis. Final Cut voice acting by different people. Wait, there were different people who voice acted for the Final Cut? I need to read a lot more about this game. I need to really see what's going on because I did not think that was the case. Did they just do more voice work or something? Or I need to look into this because I didn't. The only things I knew that they did modify the voices somewhat, but I thought the voice acting was only for Final Cut. I didn't realize it was different, separate. Wasn't aware of that. And then I knew that the Vision Quest thing, depending on your political alignment, was a thing that they added for Final Cut. Other than that, I don't know what changed in Final Cut. Definitely need to research into this more. Smoker on the balcony was the same person as Tommy and Call Me Manana. That makes perfect sense. You could almost tell they were the same person. The Pale Compressor and the Phasma were the same person. Fair. The twins were the same person. No, it's very hard to explain handicapped person. Pale Latitude Compressor. Additional publishing by Wizard Games. Damn. So fun. Freaking good game. Just lead proofreader Mr. Anonymous? No way. There's no way. There's no way it's the same person. There's, like, was. There's no way. Can't be the same person, can he? It's the joke thing is, someone who has been on my stream, like not his stream, like I've been in the comments a couple of times. Someone I've known on like old forums for over a decade who goes by the name Mr. Anonymous, and his Discord profile picture is Harry unshaved. So seeing that name in the comments was like, wait, there's no way. But I don't know what he does. I've just known him for a while. Although he left the Discord a little bit ago, unfortunately. So I'd have to talk. I wonder if he's even still connected to him on Discord. I can check. Oh no, he's on my Discord. That's right. I haven't talked to him on Discord in 2 years. Damn. I think he may have joined Among Us once. Yeah, he did, back in 2023. No mutual servers anymore, so he must have left the other one at some point, too. I don't have a tracker for when people leave servers, so yeah, okay, yeah, he's no longer there. That's fair. I don't blame him. My stream Discord is basically dead. It's mostly just me posting news articles that I find interesting and, like, social stuff or history or things where you get to see how much of a communist I am in real life. Again, like I said, if I ever play this game a second time, it will not be on stream. Partially because I feel like I broke it enough that I saw most of what I want to get out of it, and the only things I wouldn't see are all the options I would feel incredibly terrible about taking if anybody would see what I was saying, because they're the ones that like make me super uncomfortable. Basically all the super fascist options where you go the opposite of how I am in real life or in a game. And I'd just be curious how different certain characters are and how different characters react. But that's pretty much it. The whole thing of like why you choose other game options and why you play, in my words, the bad guy. Because that's how I would see it, is the bad guy. Oh, he changed his Discord icon. Interesting. Hello, kitten. Oh, that's what they go by. Okay. Oh, he left too. Damn. Fair enough. Oh, that's reserved almost. Oh, damn, it keeps going. It's still going. Holy crap. Mankind, be vigilant, we loved you. Loved. Not love, loved. Yep, day 7 in the Feld building. The last save before now going back. And then the save after it all went down. Let's look at the collage. Because now I mentioned there were spoilers here. And my question is, how much of spoilers can we? Okay, so this is an option, and that. Filters whatever. I have the feeling probably not that they wouldn't have put the... No! Okay. Ow. That is painful. Why would you do that? I see why they said they were spoilers. Okay. Alright, I'm done here. I just had to know that, and yeah, I was not disappointed. And that's that. Like the thoughts alter dialogue options, thought bonuses differ for researching tools and completion. Tools, substances can be administered during dialogue. Tools are context sensitive, equip them before use. Time pass and particularly new dialogue options, read books to pass time quicker. Yep. And time does not pass when moving. Task, gain experience by completing tasks or by exploring. Leveling up grants you skill points. Skill points used to unlock skill or unlock or forget thoughts. White skill checks can be retried. Explore options are level up to try again. Red are permanent. Musically behind his back, sneak up to his gone to sleep. So he should not have known about my communism. Don't be afraid to say weird things. People are forgiving a person in power, like police officers. You can hold on our way to get information before the conversation moves on. The map shows you all that you can retry, or not. Skill points can buy new thought cabinets or forget old ones. Equip flash on low areas. Low morale, volition, health, endurance. Take breaks, flex trainers explore. You can sleep after 9 o'clock, heals your health and morale. Nights return to here. By 2 a.m. everyone's asleep, and that's when time stops passing. For pry bar, need to pass time. Buy a book. Revachol. Oranje. Clasier. Lol. Drugs raise learning caps, but they're bad for your health. Oh, so I could have had more just by taking drugs. Got it. No wonder everyone likes the drug skills. once. White can try to run the skills. Most have secret difficulty modifiers. Talking to the right person can reopen or close white check. Try with money, equip a plastic. Yeah, this is a lie. This is a fucking lie. I found 2 water bottles the entire game. Plastic tear is an empty bottle. Item. You found the bottles, but where is the money? Or do I need to have the bag in my hand for the bottles to even show up? I can believe that. Because I think I saw a few bottles earlier, so it's possible I just wasn't paying attention. I never had it in my hand. Oh, that's all the chips. Okay. In that case, that's everything I am going to get out of this game. Unless I do a second playthrough, which maybe. Maybe. Let's see, what achievements did I get in the end? I don't know why it was on that screen. That was weird. Library. Disco Elysium. I have 11 out of 45 achievements. I'm an art cop. I'm incredibly boring. I'm a communist. I am a good cop and Kim trusts me. I'm apparently a centrist. I'm a sorry cop. I'm a superstar cop. I'm a I got Hardy Hardy Boys. Don't worry, I'm a friend. I've got the Inframaterialist book club. I recruited Kim into 41, and I played pinball. I did not force Kim to reveal his secrets. I did not cause a shitstorm. I did not have the committee of responsibility. I did not do the apocalypse enough. I was not bad as the bad cop with Kim. I did not destroy inanimate objects. I did not get really nerdy about machines. I had 1 honor point, nowhere near 11. I never said I was the law even once. I barely preached free market because I was stupid. See Beyond the Veil 6 times, nowhere near. I was not a traditionalist or a fascist. The figurines won't win her back. They do nothing. I feel like I should have gotten that one, but I guess I didn't do it hard enough. Hardcore mode. Oh, right. There's a hardcore mode where skill checks are higher. Start hardcore and finish hardcore. The icebreaker, you can still move your face with your fingers. Bother Kim after hours. He probably won't mind. Just knock on his door, probably. Get Kim to wear the jacket. Uh-huh. Leopard mindset. Have a medal from Renee, probably. Every day you're hustling, probably. I'm guessing that's related to ultra-liberal. Black and white, is that moralist or is that fascist? Old flame. Wheel of pleasure and light, reconstruct a vision from the past. Then we're getting to ones I definitely don't remember. Hidden photos. I didn't even do one. Solve the case without even touching the body. Oh, Jesus. And then hidden achievements that I can't even see. Alright. I don't know why I didn't turn on the end screen while I was doing that. That was Disco Elysium. That was a hell of a lot of fun. Next. So, I bought Deltarune. I played Deltarune Chapters 1 and 2 already on stream a long time ago. At least a year at this point. And I bought actual Deltarune, so 3 and 4, and the rest when it comes out. But I was a dum-dum, and I'm like, oh, I want to buy them on Switch so I can play them on Switch. And then I forgot something. I did my original playthrough on Steam. So what I've done over the last 2 weeks is replayed the entirety of Chapters 1 and 2, and I literally closed the game as it's loading Chapter 3. Which unfortunately means I now need to set up the Switch 2 dock so I can plug my Switch 2 into the computer. So basically I'm going to have that done by Thursday. So probably I'll set that up tomorrow and have to get that all ready. So Thursday I can finally start Deltarune Chapter 3 and learn more about that. I made a couple of changes in my playthrough, not major stuff, and one of them probably won't even matter, but I did a couple of things different in my playthrough, and so I'll mention those when I start on the actual playthrough. But yeah, that's next. It's Deltarune Chapter 3, and that'll be what I'm playing into the start of the school year, because there's no way I'm finishing that in 6 streams. Or even if I finish Chapter 3, there's no way I finish Chapter 4. And is it 6? Or is it 8? Let's see. Between now and school starting, there are 4 Thursdays and 4 Saturdays, but there's no guarantee I'll be available all 4 Saturdays just because of how schedules are. And Labor Day is the only holiday, so probably between 6 and 8 streams in September, and then back to only 1 a week. And I have Saturday class again, so I don't know what 1 a week that's going to be. I'll figure it out. That was a lot of words. Let's go raid somebody. I'm done talking. I need to be done talking. Words. There are a lot of them. Who's still alive? That person who is playing a great game. That person. That person. Yeah, I have not rated that person in forever. I might do that person. Yeah. Or, yeah, I haven't rated Juker in over a month, so. Yeah. Thank you, everyone, for joining. It is always a pleasure. And I will see you all another time.